get in here, get in here. This is live, Sundays live with Miss Tanya. I am Miss Tanya, your holistic hair and scalp restoration practitioner that just likes to get on here on Sunday mornings after I've had a very, very long week and just touch base and check in with you all to make sure you all are doing well and to make sure that you all know how to keep your hair manageable and to make sure that you're not losing your hair, no matter what kind of style that you're wearing. So we're going to talk about all that this morning because you know Miss Tanya loves to talk. Hi, Queen! I get so excited. Make sure you like the video, Queen, because now I'm about to start telling everybody we have to, you know how like when you go to school and you know how like on the first day of school they have to teach you like stop going to your desk with your coat on, right? You got to stop here at the door and hang your coat up now, right? So I'm now going to start helping us to understand that proper process is key. That's why we're taught this at such a young age in our lives, is because it's proper process. And there's a right and wrong way to do everything, right? Like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. When you put the jelly and the peanut butter on, you don't put the dry sides together, right? That's the wrong way. When you're making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you got to put the jelly and the peanut butter together to make the sandwich, right? Right. What's up, Bishop? Get in here, get in here, get in here. I'm so excited because number one, my hair is getting fuller. If some of you have followed me, y'all know my hair was short when I first started getting on here last year. At the end of last year, I don't want to make off like it's been a whole year, but I cut my hair really, really short in November when I went to Arizona. And man, now that I have managed, because you know the biggest problem that people do is they run to the salon for one service and then they go ghost. You can't fix nothing in just one service. You can get a hairstyle in one service. You can get some braids, you know what I'm saying, and it'll last in one service. So you can get some weave and it'll last, you know what I'm saying, beyond the first service. But honey, when you doing your real hair, it takes CPC. You got to become addicted to CPC in order to have healthy hair. Because you see, so many people think that it's a product solution. Like, oh, I want my hair to be healthy. So what, you're going to go use some conditioner or protein? That's not how you make your hair healthy. Because healthy hair don't need none of that. When you need stuff like that, that clearly shows something's wrong with your hair. Because when nothing's wrong with it, you don't need to add no oil. Just ask people that have healthy hair, like myself. Well, I don't put oil. I used to put oil. But that clearly showed my hair was unmanageable and it was struggling. Because the only time you reach for a product is when you look in the mirror and you comb through your hair and it's getting caught and you can't feather it back like that and it look like that. Woo! You're going to get some oil, right? Right. Or you going to plug up a flat iron, right? Right. So now I want to talk about that this morning, about proper process. I know that some people think that these protective styles are really protective. And when I did the holistics and the research, it was like, wait. When you do a protective style, that don't concrete your hair into place like nothing's gonna happen. It's still gonna break, even if it's in braids. And I think a lot of, especially younger girls, think that a protective style is gonna concrete your hair from breaking. It's still gonna break. In fact, the most breakage occurs when you're adding in the synthetic hair. So see, back in the day when we was braiding, we wasn't adding gel to the base. That shows you really don't know how to braid, or your base is way too big compared to the braid, because the base is supposed to match the side of the braid. But I see a whole bunch of girls making a base this big and the braid is this skinny. So you definitely might need a whole bunch of gel at that point, because that's improper practice, right? The braid is supposed to match the base. And if the braid is matching the base, you don't need no gel and edge control and all that stuff that some of these braiders is adding to the base. That causes breakage. That don't protect your hair. No, it's gonna make it stiff. And once, you don't even have to comb through it, y'all. It's gonna break. Because once you add all that length, and then this thing where girls is making braids sway, that's like a rope swaying from the ceiling. It's only going to stay strong for so long, and over time that weight is going to cause the root the scalp or the root to become weak, especially if you're wearing it like more than 2 weeks at a time. So shout out to anybody out there that is truthfully and properly leading their clients, because there's a lot of individuals that are misleading their clients, and that's not fair, because there are a lot of clients that don't know nothing about their hair. I mean, most of us know everything about hair, but there really are some clients that don't know. So when they come to a professional and they're saying they have hair loss, for you to tell them they need a deep conditioning treatment or a product at that, that's not a product solution. Hair loss is not occurring because of lack of product usage. So see, when you get a smart client and the stylist and told the client you need a protein treatment, little do they know the client's been doing protein treatments and their hair is still falling out. So this is why a lot of clients feel that individuals behind the chair are not helping them the way they think they should be helped. And it's causing clients to really back off a booking, because clients are feeling like their money is being wasted. And that's crazy. And it's like, well, that's true, especially if you're the stylist and you're still doing the same exact thing you learned in beauty school. And you're doing that on human hair, which means you're using conditioner and a round brush. You're not supposed to put a brush to black hair. I mean, if you're doing a white girl, or if you're doing weave, or if you're doing a mannequin, there's proper process to everything. And then there's so many people sensitive about the fact that you're still doing the same thing that you learned to do on a mannequin, and you're doing it on real hair, especially black hair. Because we all know when we went to beauty school, there wasn't a whole bunch of black people coming into the beauty school to get their hair done. There's a bunch of white girls, maybe Hispanics, or maybe an African here and there, but there ain't a lot of black girls because of the trust issue. We don't think that, there's anyone that's really good. And if you care about your hair, you ain't going to no beauty school, right? Right. So I realized when I got out of beauty school, like, why would I keep using the same ceramic flat iron that they gave me in beauty school for the mannequins? Those tools were issued for the mannequin. It's not supposed to be used once you get out of beauty school. And I see so many students coming out of beauty school and you still rocking with the same flat iron that the school gave you. No wonder individuals are struggling, because you're supposed to come out of beauty school and you're supposed to search for the best flat irons. Titanium, ceramic is not the best. Ceramic is the worst plate ceramic and tourmaline are the worst plates that you can buy if you're working on wavy textures. Now, if you've got a bunch of white girls in your chair, then you go buy ceramic. Or if you're working on weave, that ain't me. I don't work on weave. I don't touch fake hair. I'm all about real hair. Real human hair on the head, you know what I'm saying? I don't deal with synthetic hair. I'm 50 and I'm a practitioner. So maybe when you're a stylist, you're more into, you feel me, playing with the fake hair, but I'm not. I don't even like touching fake hair. My clients know this. Don't bring it in here. We're going to work with your hair. We're going to figure out why yours isn't growing. We're going to you keep having this hole appear in the top of your head. And then I come up with an alternative solution, and I promise you, I'm not telling my clients that they need a protein treatment. I don't tell them they need to take a biotin pill. I'm not telling my clients they need to go chew a gummy either. I'm also not telling my clients that they need to smear growth serum across their scalps. I'm not telling my clients that they need a protein treatment. And that's probably why I'm making over $10,000 a month, because I decided to do the research and started telling the truth. And clients love it. I can't believe it. There's a lot of clients here in Denver that are canceling their sessions with the ones that they're seeing and coming to me. And you want to know why they're coming to me? Because I give a result. That means their hair is different than it was before. And I don't think a lot of stylists understand this. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just getting on here and talking, I decided to offer mentorship, because a lot of individuals don't understand the biggest mistake that you can make in life is to try to do things by yourself. And doing hair is not easy. We did not learn how to do wavy hair in beauty school. You did not learn how to do black hair in beauty school. All they tell you to do when a black girl comes in is either braid it or give them a relaxer. Nah, I don't do neither one of those. So if you are still doing the exact same thing that beauty school trained you to do on them mannequins, because I promise you, when you was in your first sector, when you were a freshman in beauty school, you didn't have no human person in the classroom. People that ain't been to beauty school, I don't think realizes this. But we get all our practical hours on dummies. You lucky if a human person comes in and you're able to practice on a human head. You lucky. So I'm gonna say that again. If you're out there and you're listening to me and you still rocking with the same products and tools that you got out of beauty school in your kit, we need to talk. I'm gonna help you with alternative solutions to everything in that kit. And if you are using the same tools that you were given in your cosmetology kit, no wonder you struggling. You pissing a lot of clients off. That's just like trying to paint a picture with some crayons. That's how you learn to color. Oh, James. Hi, James. James, wait a minute, James. You know how to get a sister's attention, don't you? Who is James? James. Thank you, James. Oh, listen, James. Hold up, James. I want everybody to take your finger. You see the bar down below where you can like the video and share the video? Take your finger and you can slide it, y'all. Try it. Vaughn, try it. Take your finger down at the bottom. You see where there's the share and the like button? You can scroll. James! You're going to make me keep touching myself, James. Hold up. James, who are you? Where are you at? Coming over tonight. You sure better. Sure. James, don't do me like that. I'm a 50-year-old single woman, James. I ain't married like most people, you know what I'm saying? Or acting like that they are hooked and booked. That ain't me. I'm a 50-year-old single woman, you know what I'm saying? I live freely. Oh, James! I'm back because I just had to go get myself together. James, where are you at? Yeah, I'm 50. What you mean there's no way? Well, I'm supposed to look all wrinkled and blotchy with a face full of makeup? That ain't me. I'm holistic. Gotta remember that. I'm a holistic guy. James! Gosh, dog you, James. I'm about to go to your channel. Give me a minute. I gotta do some holistics. Let me see. James, you only got one subscriber? I'm about to subscribe to you. Proper hydration is the key to true beauty, James. Come on now. You understand me? I will be joining your channel later on because you done made me horny. Oh, the world needs more YouTube subscribers. James, you must want me to keep touching myself. Do it again. I'm going to keep doing this. And then you distracted my brain. Let me get back on track. Thank you, James. Have you subscribed? Hold on. Let me get at these. Let me get at these comments because y'all know I be answer comments. Hold on. Let me pull up a chair. This is my chair. It's an old school styling chair that I use in my bathroom when I'm doing these lives and I want to sit down because James got me excited and intrigued. So, let me see what y'all got to say. What's up, Bishop? That's my love. What's up, love? What's up, Eric? Eric, you ain't never sent me the stuff James did. Some of y'all are slipping. James, you my new boo. Because I got friends I got boos on here like Aaron and Eric and Bon. Well, no, not Bon. Bon, you done sent me a lot too. So my main boos now is James. James, you done took the lead, baby. You my main thing now. James, I gotta get used to your name. James is my main thing. Y'all see what he done sent me? Huh? Y'all see what he done sent me? Ooh, thank you, James. But you my main thing now, James. Shoot, Bishop and all them, y'all my side piece now. Y'all gonna have to step aside. You know what I'm saying? Because ladies, I'm also teaching you how to manage. You gotta have your main thing. You feel me? And then if you single, now I'm talking about being single. I live freely. I ain't stuck to no one man. That's kind of mentally agonizing, especially once you choose to marry them and then they get to changing, especially if you marry them way too fast. People change after about 3 years. So all of these people meeting somebody and you trying to get hooked and booked within the first year, you're going to have problems. You're going to be looking up in 3 years wondering why you married that person that fast, because it takes about 3 years, y'all, for someone's true identity to surface. Don't y'all know that in the beginning it's all good, fun and games? Oh, James, what do you need from me, baby? Look, because that's how men learn about what men learn about Miss Tanya. You good to me? Oh, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be gooder to you. That's how this circulation of blessings works, James. You're a very wise man. Very wise man. And I like you because you have sent me $35. Thank you, James. Let me get back to these comments. Yes, Eric is my gesture boo thing. Eric has an attraction to my hands and how I talk with my fingers. I think that's the thing. And some people always ask, honey, why you talk with your hands so much? I said, I don't know. That's just something that God anointed me to do. You know what I'm saying? It's very different. I even had somebody tell me, Tanya, you need to hold your hands in front of you when you're talking. I was like, why not? Why? So it's just a habit of mine. But I love you, Eric, for loving my fingers and my rings and how I use them when I speak. I really do appreciate you. And just so y'all know, I get up and get on here with no makeup on. I do not do my hair. I don't wrap it. I get on here raw because I'm confident. I don't need to put on a whole face of makeup just to get on a live video. My hair is on point. It's holistic, so I don't have to do much to my hair either. So I get on here like this because I'm confident. That takes a lot of damn work to have to put on a whole face of makeup and do your whole head a different type of way than how you woke up. This is how I woke up. And I pray to inspire other women to start caring for their hair a little better and start using the products I use and start getting their ends trimmed every 2 weeks and start getting their scalp scratched so their hair can move too and start getting fuller so that a man can run his fingers through your head. Ladies, don't you know that is the number one thing a man want to do when he get in the bed with you? He want to run his men. Y'all got to start telling these women that you can't stand weave and braids. Tell them, because they think that they doing something good. I mean, maybe they are during the day, you know what I'm saying? But once you get into the bed, ladies, your man wants to run his hands through your head. And if you got weave and braids in your head, he can't do that. Probably why he cheating. Because he can't run his fingers through your hair. So if you really want to be the law of attraction and you really want a man to really stay stuck to you, you got to rock your own hair. Get your hair together. Come see me. Hire me as your mentor. And I'll make your hair like this too. Because my hair used to look crazy. All frizzy and kinky looking and brittle feeling. Could not go through my hair like this with my fingers. It'd be, used to get caught. So if I know. Some people don't care. I don't care. And so many women use this word, oh well. You know what that means? That means you're accepting the struggle. Oh well. You don't have to accept nothing out here in these streets, ladies. Shoot. So let me get to these comments because James is watching. I'm just primping for you, James. Ladies, you know how to primp? My mom used to get mad at me when I was little because she'd say, Tanya, get out the mirror. There was a toxic mindset on here the other day that was trying to tell me I was cocky and that I forget what he was trying to say, that I'm overly confident. That's them toxic ass mindsets in the world today that's shutting down people that want to elevate, shutting down people that are inspiring, shutting down people that are confident. That person clearly had some mental illnesses going on because that's what makes somebody tell someone else, don't be confident about yourself. I had somebody the other day try to tell me you don't need no water. And mind you, he was 30 years old, so I understand why his pineal gland is operating like that. But then he got sensitive and had the nerve to hang up on me. Guess who will never speak to me again? And that was stupid, because you the one that needed hydration knowledge. I got the knowledge already. God tell me you don't need water. Oh Lord, he gonna have cancer by the time he's 50, thinking like that. Let me get to these comments. What's up, Bishop? What's up, King Von? I've been waiting for you all week. King Von, you ain't got to wait on me, baby. You one of my main boo things. You got my cell number. These other ones ain't got the number. They ain't got the number, Von. You got the number. Hold on, my scalp is itching. Let me see what else y'all saying. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh no, he said, excuse me, ma. Which country are you in? I like your account. Oh, that's what's up. I'm in the United States. That's my country. What country are you in? Let me get this sweat up off me. You know, your sweat in your head is like head cum. It's like head sebum. Not sebum, head cum. Head nut. Because did y'all know that all the liquids that come out of our bodies is the same damn liquid, but they got different words for it? So I think that they got y'all thinking that it's something different. Like, let me break it down. Tears. No, let's start with sweat. Sweat, tears, boogers, spit, and cum are all the same liquid in our body. I don't know why they came with these different words, but the research shows that it's the same liquid, y'all. So your coochie be crying. your nose, you feel me, got spit in it. Mucus, all of that is the same liquid. But they like to confuse us, especially brown people, because we believe anything. If they put the word natural on a bottle of gin, niggas I didn't mean to say that. Black people gonna be running up into a liquor store talking about, girl, they gonna be doing videos and content. I got the natural gin. So we're in this world where pineal glands are extremely calcified because you're drinking way too much purified water. Purified water is extremely unhealthy for you. So is spring water. Now that we've done the research, you don't want to be drinking no spring water either, because spring water is still. You do not want to be drinking still water that is not moving. You gotta, if it's still, it better be protected by the earth, which is called artesian water. You don't want water that's been come to the surface and it's just sitting there. That's nasty water. And I thought spring water was all that, and it ain't, because I continue to test and research, because none of y'all are doing any testing and researching on water. So who else is going to do it? You ain't got nobody hardly else on social media inspiring y'all to drink water. Everybody else wants y'all to drink liquor or some coffee or some tea or a damn powdered drink or something that is extremely unhealthy for your body and ain't helping you to do nothing. That ain't me, y'all. So let me get back. Oh, my Misty is on here with me. Greetings, Misty. Uh-oh, Christina, can you do a shout out to James Bailey, please, sister? Oh, I did more than a shout out. He made me touch myself. You feel me? I'm joining. Can everybody make sure they subscribe to James' channel, please? Please. Y'all go back and find James and make sure y'all head over to his channel and give him a couple of subscribers. It don't cost y'all nothing to subscribe to somebody's channel. And now that y'all see that he done gave me $35, he might give you $35. Shoot, because James, baby, I'm coming for you. Shoot, Dynamite, this is a dude. Who's a dude? Dynamite, you a dude? Or you think I'm a dude? You can think whatever you want about me. I'm confident and I'm appointed and anointed, so you don't bother me. I got tough skin, you know what I'm saying? And I like to fight, so don't forget about that part. My daughter knows this. Got to be careful around me. You want to get to skipping and hopping and jumping around? Oh, I'm a match. I'm an energy matcher. You feel me? If you happy, I'm happy. You want to trip? Oh, I'm going to trip. You want to fight? I'm going to fight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to skip, I'm going to skip. If you want to run, shit, I'm going to take off running. You feel me? I'm a match. Some energy around me, because we got to stay balanced. You want to have an attitude? I promise you, it's easy for me to have an attitude. You want to be petty and messy? Simple for me to be petty and messy. It's an effort to be responsible, mature, and professional. I promise you, I didn't get all that at the gate when I was born. I had to learn how to be professional. I had to learn how to talk. I used to cuss all the time, even on social media. I'd be cussing y'all out. And I had to learn to change. And that's one thing that I've realized that y'all are afraid of. Y'all scared of change. I'm not scared of change. My problem is doing something for too long. I'm kind of sometimes scared of commitment. But y'all need to get into the arena of being used to change. That's how you level up. If you're scared of change, you're going to stay stuck in your lifestyle that you got right now, and it ain't going to never get better. You sitting there waiting for a man to make your life better, or you sitting there waiting for a woman to make your life better? Shame on you. Shame. You are not a child. The only individuals that should be sitting around waiting on somebody else to come and change their life is a minor, somebody under the age of 18. The whole point of us becoming grown and an adult so you can do for yourself. But there's a lot of individuals still sitting around waiting on somebody else to come and level up their lives. You're going to stay stuck. You're never going to level up because you are the one that's supposed to level up your life, not somebody else. Your business the same way. Everybody's sitting around trying to run a business by themselves. Don't you know that's the number one problem and reason why you're struggling and why you ain't clocking 10,000 a month like I am? Because you're trying to run it by yourself. I don't run my business by myself. I have mentors. I have marketing people, editors that help me with my video content. The videos that y'all see me uploading here, I didn't do that. Someone else helped me do that. If I was still trying to run my business by myself, I'd probably still only be making $3,000 to $4,000 a month, which is not bad by yourself. But again, I wanted more. I wanted to level up. And now that I'm at $10,000, I put all thanks into the change. God, number one. Number two, my ability to not be afraid to change. Let's do it. Let's try it, okay? You say that all I got to do is hop, skip, and jump to make an extra $1,000? I'm about to hop, skip, and jump. I promise you. And I'm going to ask you, do I need a certain type of shoes to be jumping in? Do I need to put some knee pads on my knees when I get ready to jump? You feel me? Because you just said that I'm going to make $1,000 by hop, skipping, and jumping because I'm about to be hopping and skipping and jumping. Some of y'all just sit and watch me and listen to me and y'all don't do nothing to change. So you're never gonna get nothing different if you refuse to change. Don't y'all get that? Like, man, I'm sure your mom should have told y'all that. I love your shirt. Oh, this is a dress. This is a dress. It comes all the way down there. It's not a shirt, but thank you. Thank you so much. I decided to get on here with something different on this morning because I usually sleep in my scrubs. And last night I had to go to my cousin's life celebration, and she passed at the age of 27, y'all, from stage 3 cancer. I said 27 years old. And she passed from stage 3 cancer. So yesterday was her life celebration, and the colors were white and yellow. So I decided to wear all white scrubs because I still had to go in and get the money first. Then I had to go straight from the suite to her situation. So because I was in all white last night, I took that off and decided this morning, because I slept in my bra and my panties my thong, because there is a difference between the two. Miss Tanya don't wear panties. Panties are for little girls. I wear thongs. Thongs are for grown women. They go up your booty so that when you wear tight pants like I do, you don't have that unattractive panty line going across your booty cheek. That is so unattractive and improper practice for a lady. You know what I'm saying? Ladylike. That's not ladylike. So thank you for the comment. What's up, Andrea? Roberta, do blood pressure cause hair loss? Wait, do blood pressure cause hair loss? No, you got a bigger problem. No, blood pressure does not cause, high blood pressure does not cause hair loss. What causes your hair loss is lack of scalp exfoliation. We keep thinking that we can keep skipping over our scalp, or we keep thinking that shampoo cleans our scalp and hair. It doesn't, everybody. I've done the research. Shampoo only cleans your hair. It's never told us that it's going to cleanse the scalp. Even though it says scalp care, that doesn't mean they trick you. These companies get to lie and say whatever they want to say on the front of their bottle. If you believe it, ain't no judge going to award you a civil claim because you said, well, it said that it's going to clean my scalp. The first thing a judge asks is, did you research your purchase? That means reading the back of the label. And there's so many individuals in the world today buying products and ain't never read the ingredient list. That's scary because you have no idea what you're using and what you're putting onto your hair. So it might be the products that you're putting on your head. It might be the oil. Most individuals suffering hair loss are the ones adding a whole bunch of oil to your scalp all the time. That oil is clogging your pore and it's making it very hard for your regrowth to come through the surface. I thought oil was so great. We got to look at all oils. All oils are not the same, just like all water ain't the same. So we have to do the holistics and dive deeper, or else you're going to get caught looking. That was a term that we used when my father played softball. When you paying attention to something else and what you need came straight at you, you're going to get caught looking, because you were supposed to not be doing that in the first place. I don't know who started this concept and improper act of smearing oil across the scalp. Yes, you can put oil to your head, but it should only be in the area that you're itching. I don't tell my clients to add oil for hair growth. I don't mislead my clients and lie to my clients. My clients are getting the truth. So we use oil to soothe the itching, and we only put it in the area it's itching. We don't be picking up a whole finger and then doing this. No, that's improper practice. So Roberta, I would love to speak with you and do a consultation. My link is in the description. Book a 30-minute consultation. You can hire me as your at-home hair care coach. Does anybody else know of any hair care coaches? Anybody? Does anybody ever heard of anybody that's willing to take time out of their life to help you at home with your hair? No, stylists ain't even trying to do that. They only want to see you in the chair, take your money, and then they're like, bye, get up out of here. They don't even check on you the next day. They don't care if your silk press lasts or not. They're not caring if you know how to wrap. Let me stop right there. So Miss Roberta, I need to talk to you. That's a wig. Dynamite, you hating? You hating, Dynamite? There's always some naysayers and haters. I didn't like that title because I used to be a hater too. So I'm hoping, Dynamite, that you change your ways. But no, this ain't no wig. I'm not sure what I need to do to show you that it's not a wig. Like, I would never put no wig on my hair. That stuff is uncomfortable. And wigs are for old people. It was designed for old people anyway. And I ain't old. I'm only 50. So Dynamite, quit hating. I know your hair may not be long and full and beautiful like mine, but we can get it there, and then you won't be having to feel away when you see somebody with hair like mine. And I got brown skin. No, your hair don't have to be poofy, frizzy, kinky, and hard to go through. That's a choice. That's that natural hair. When you get holistic hair, your hair ain't gonna be tangled. You can sweat and it not get kinky. You can get caught in a rainstorm. And if you don't want this type of hair and you cool with your hair being kinky and frizzy and brittle, we are not the same. Because, see, I'm into being an attractive woman, and I've talked to a lot of men, and they've been honest with me, y'all, and they don't like fake hair. They don't like poofy hair. They don't like ponytails. We look like little kids putting our hair in a poofy ponytail. Shouldn't be no grown woman walking around in braids or with a poofy ponytail. Shouldn't be. Just shouldn't. Just shouldn't. And I'm old enough and confident enough to tell any woman I ain't scared of nobody. And I'm going to make it make sense. Like, slow down. Why would you not wash your hair more often? What, you think dirty hair is healthy? Make that make sense, please. Explain it to me and make it make sense. I'm in Denver, Colorado, Roberta. Thank you. Get on her. King Bob, thank you. Then James popped in. James. We gonna talk. Well, Marcel's are amazing. What's up, T? Marcel's is the shit. What you mean amazing? Flat irons are amazing. When they came out with this at-home tool back in the 90s, the first thing that they did to market these things with a cord that only gets so hot is they was like, here, ladies, you can buy this and give yourself a salon finish at home. That's what this was for. It was for clients to be able to silk press their own hair at home themselves. And then a bunch of professionals started using these only. You're supposed to have Marcel's if you are a real silk press master, which I am. I'm the silk press goat. You feel me? You gotta have Marcel's, especially if you're working on high density clients. Plug up's gonna piss a client off. I'm telling you. And clients don't tell you. They just gonna hop on you. You're gonna wonder, dang, how come that client didn't come back? Because you used a plug up on her hair and it didn't keep her as straight as she wanted to, so you kind of wasted her money. That's why that client didn't come back. So I highly recommend anybody on here listening to me, and you scared to use the Marcel, you're scared because nobody has ever taught you how to use it. You do not want to be dependent on a flat iron only. You're going to forever struggle, because these are only for like low density clients like myself, and there's hardly any low density clients in the world. Most clients booking in a salon got high density. Facts. There's a reason they're booking, because they know they got a gang of hair and they don't want to do it themselves. I had to figure some stuff out along my journey, and had to make this stuff make sense. So see, now that I'm no longer confused, no wonder I'm up over $10,000 a month, and I only offer 2 services. You all can go to my booking link and see. I don't offer braids. I don't offer wigs and extensions. You can't book hair color with me. No natural, no protein, no curly natural, none of that. 2 services are earning me over $10,000 a month. And I don't do natural hair care. I don't do organic hair care. I do holistic. And it's got me balling, y'all. Because I changed. I changed my products. I changed my verbiage. I changed what I wear. I don't go in wearing no kitchen apron no more in my street clothes. No, I look like a professional now. I wear scrubs and nice bright colors at that. My clients love it. They be like, Tanya, you look so professional. Plus, the whole community thinks I'm a doctor now. Look, me and my son, we seen an accident yesterday, and I decided I'm very caring. So I decided to get out because the man was laying on the ground, y'all, and he was outside his car. So I was like, I went into spiritual warfare, and I pulled over and jumped out to go make sure this man was okay. Mind you, it was a stranger. I'm in my all white scrubs because we had just left the situation yesterday. Everybody on scene was like, are you a nurse? Are you a nurse? And I started to lie because I love it when people think I'm a nurse. But I had to be honest, no, I'm a hair and scalp restoration practitioner. They was like, oh, because we thought you were a doctor, but them scrubs hit real hard. But I had to change everything to get to 10,000. If I was still using conditioner and gel and heat protected and spritz and edge control and all that mess that I was adding into everybody's hair before, I would not be nowhere near 10,000, and I'd still be running up a pole with 15 different services on my menu. We've got to understand that I have figured out a better way. I have found a way for us to make more money, maximize your earning potential, triple your clientele base compared to what beauty school taught you to do. Oh, I'm taking you higher. You feel me? Higher and higher and higher and higher, y'all. Unless you want, anybody just want to stay at the low level? Anybody want to stay at the bottom? Or do y'all want to go to the top? Type in bottom or top. And I ain't talking about sex either. James gave me a floating heart. Shout out, James. Unique one. She happy about that money. Wouldn't you be? Unique. You clearly, honey, ain't making $10,000 a month. Because when I wasn't making $10,000 a month, I used to hate on people that was making more money than me and be like, oh, well, she thinks she all that. We do think we're all that. We are happy. Shoot, I ain't struggling no more. I finally make more money than I need to live. And so many people think that I'm supposed to give them my money. No. I got 3 grown kids that I can give my money to. I just had a stranger the other day reach out to me. You ain't even talked to me. But she felt comfortable enough to inbox me at that on Facebook, telling me that she need like $1,600 for her rent. I told her we ain't fucking. Where do women get this from? She must be drinking purified water out the store because her pineal gland ain't operating properly. So I told her, even if I did have $1,600, I would not give it to you. What makes you think that I got $1,600 for you and we don't even talk? You gotta go to a nonprofit or something, go get you a grant or something. That was just so weird to me. Like, what was going through her head before she fixed her fingers to send me a message asking me to borrow $1,600, and she had a dude. Because I asked her, what do you need $1,600 for? Me and my dude need to get us a place. You stuck with a nigga and you need money? What is going on in the world today? You're supposed to be single, struggling. You're not supposed to be struggling with no damn man stuck next to you. I don't know what is going on in these streets. See, I don't get outside often, but I'm starting to hear what is going on in these households, and it is tacky, tasteless, and disgusting to hear what women are doing. Women are dealing with all type of married men. Women are dealing with all type of lying men. I would never. First time I catch you in a lie, I'm shaking you. First time I smell a woman, I don't even have to hear her or see her. If I smell a woman, I'm shaking you. Ladies, this is the law of attraction. Being so easy and willing is not how you become attractive to somebody. You look easy. You look stupid, actually. You look dumb. You look easy. And that's not what you want. You don't want that smoke in your life. I promise y'all. Y'all gotta start listening to me. I don't know who y'all listening to. But you need a 50-year-old woman like myself that's already been through what y'all going through, that is willing to redirect you. That's what somebody does when they care about you. They're not gonna let you stay on the same path. They're gonna redirect you like, no, come this way. Come over here with me. You feel me? They ain't gonna let you stay in your regular lane. That's not what I do. I inspire people. I make people change. And I make it make sense. And then because I've done it already, I'm gonna tell you how I changed. It's gonna make it easy for you. You know? Well, thank you, y'all. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, James. Put it in, James. Yes, mine is bigger. I am 50. Danielle, can I also come over? Y'all can all come over. We can do a sleepover. Y'all want to come spend the night with me? Because I'm an only child, and I like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was my main thing every weekend. Who can I think of to go spend the night? Because I hated being at home with my mom by myself because she was mean. She wasn't fun. She didn't like talking to me. So I was just by myself all the time. So the main thing I'm trying to do, I used to ask my cousins, can I stay tonight? Please, like, get me out my mama's house. I just want to get out of jail. So y'all all can come over. Sure can. Y'all can come kick it with, hey, baby, looking good, natural love. Thank you, Jeremiah. Shout out to Jeremiah. What's up, tomato sandwich? If you're not at least 50, then you are already doing bad. Wait, what? If you're not at least 50, then you are already doing bad? What the heck, tomato sandwich? You gotta come again. That didn't make no sense. What's up, Kay? What's up, Kay? Keep showing love to Tanya. Yeah, James did that. Thanks, James. All y'all should be showing love to Miss Tanya. How come y'all don't show love to Miss Tanya like James did? Huh? I should have everybody because I drops gems all the time. Yes, I purposely get silly in between because we're not in class. This ain't no proper way to learn on YouTube. Y'all be trying to be slick. Oh, loving Lucy! Lucy, you're gonna make me touch. Loving Lucy! Thank you! Y'all want me to dance or something? I can get up on this chair and I can dance for you, but y'all might get distracted because my butt is getting really big. I've been working on it. I've been working on my booty, ladies. Because I be seeing, I refuse to go get me a BBL. So I'm just going to try to do it over time without no ejections. Like, that's crazy. Sticking your stomach fat into your booty? Because I looked into that, like, what does a BBL mean? What does that mean? But anyway, thank you so much for the love. You see what it did to me? Y'all want to watch me go off? Send me something. Because wait. I gotta find Lucy. Hold on, Lucy. I'm getting down to your comments. Hold on. What's up, Tank? You fire, ma. Much respect. Thank you, Tank. I try. Because I drink water now. Matter of fact, I should have some. Let me go get my water. Have y'all drank at least 32 ounces of water this morning? Got a good question. She said, what products do you use? Let me show you. So I myself, I ain't no thick-headed, long-headed type chick, so I had to figure out I ain't like everybody else. I am a low-density, shoulder-length, textured hair woman, right? So I use, this is the closet of beauty in my bathroom, just so y'all know. I use because I'm a clean woman, so I wash my hair frequently. Only individuals that are going longer than 7 days, and you know if that's you or not, needs a neutralizer or a clarifying shampoo. I had to do the research to figure out the differences between these two shampoos because they ain't the same. So I realized that I was causing my hair to be raw. And that was not good because when your hair is raw, it's going to snap easily. You don't even have to comb or brush through it and you're going to lose your hair. So I was having all this excessive hair loss and I couldn't figure out why. So I eliminated this because I had to think like Tanya. You don't be going on 14 days without cleansing, so you ain't got 14 days worth of sweat, dust, and dander in your head. So there's no justification to strip. Now I know why a lot of women will say if you wash your hair too often, it's going to damage your hair. That's only if you're using a clarifying shampoo. So I do not clarify my head except once every 6th shampoo. I only use a moisture shampoo. But key point, because y'all got to understand that your tap water is not the same level and the same strength that it was 5 years ago. Your tap water is way stronger than it was last year even. So it ain't removing like you think it is. Look, a lot of people been misled and brainwashed to believe that because you got bubbles that your hair is clean. That is not true. Because once you rinse that shampoo off with your tap water, I don't care if you got 15 filters on your faucet, you still have chlorine left on your hair because you can't filter out the liquid chemicals. And you know this if you have chemistry knowledge. You can't filter out the fluorine, and that's an odorless poison. So just because your nose don't smell it, you don't think that it's there, you clearly ain't did no research with water because there is liquid fluorine in the tap water. All of that is left on your hair. So you got a protein treatment plus a chlorine treatment, plus you got a fluoride treatment, plus you got rust on your hair treatment, you got a rust treatment, you got all that on your hair after you rinse your favorite whatever you put on your hair. This is where my Water Beauty Solution, my people, comes into play. This product is not a shampoo, it's not a conditioner, and my product is water, and I don't call it moisture because I'm smart enough to know that moisture is outside. You can't find moisture in a product. So many people are running up a conditioner expecting their hair to be soft. No. And to be tricked into thinking, oh, well, it's soft when it's wet. If you put boo-boo in your hair, it's going to be soft while it's wet. But when that all dries, we all see the hair is not shiny and manageable. It is not soft anymore either. It is brittle, and you got to now smear it down, soak it down with some oil just to get some slippage. We already know something wrong has happened. But we've been so accustomed to ignoring all this that we just going to keep ignoring it. So I did the research. I sat myself down and did the research. The research proves you got to post-treat the tap water with my Water Beauty Solution, which is instant hydration. Don't y'all know that hydration is the new hype? That's how I'm at 10,000 a month, is because I'm offering a hydration service, not a moisturization service. Half the world is offering moisturization service, and we see that ain't cracking no more. It's time for change. So if you would like to obtain a different type of hair texture and you want it softer and you don't want to see half your hair coming out in your combs and brushes or in the shower when you wash it, get at me. Get at me. Pull up on me. Because I'm going to give you a new alternative solution. It's called the Holistic Approach. And mind you, my product sells all across the United States. So it clearly works. Look, I got people trying to think I'm bottling distilled water. You go on and put distilled water in your hair if you want to, and it's going to be brittle feeling, stupid crunchy, and unmanageable. So clearly this ain't tap water. This ain't spring water. This ain't bottled water from a store. I know what I'm doing, y'all. Y'all think I really spent $10,000 to buy some nasty ass water we can go and get from the store? No. No. tank, you be pulling that weave out, they gonna be mad at you. Because then they gotta pay. They gotta pay to go get them tracks put back in or glued back in. I don't know which process they use. But you like them girls, Tank? Because we ain't alike. Because you said you don't give a fuck. I don't like that mindset. You gotta give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You one of them men that will still goose a girl, but then you're gonna talk about her behind her back. I don't like that, Tank. Make sure that you balance out and tell these females, like, you can't get this with that weave in your hair. I mean, be honest and be strong and firm, you feel me? But if you do like the weave, you know what I'm saying, don't be pulling it out, Tank. Not mess their little weaves up. You are the reason why I keep in touch with this app. Thank you, Eric. I love you, Eric. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Eric. I love you. Oh, I love y'all. This is a real cougar, bruh. Yeah, I'll snatch a little shaboing boing off and I'll take it with me. I'm so grown, you feel me? It'll be mine. You'll have to call me like, Tanya, can I go pee? I'll be like, hold up, let me see. Like, yeah, here you go. You can go pee. Because I'll snatch a little shaboing boing right up off you. I'm a real woman, you feel me? Give me that. And I'm touching it. Anybody that's been with me knows I'm going to feel it first. Because I got to make sure that it's big. It feels big. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, guess what? Don't be laughing at me, whoever that is. Ladies, you can always tell the size of a man's shaboing boing by just asking him what shoe size he wears. Because I promise you, men that wear big shoes, and I'm talking size 12 and higher, because them little 8 size, no, men that wear size 8 and 9, but men that wear them 12, 13, 14s, honey, they feel like CVP pipes. Like, big difference. Ladies, just don't think that just because men are men, that the shaboing boings are the same. Ooh, no. Some men got little ones, some got big ones, some are fat, some are really long. Man, you got to take your time out here, ladies. Get with a couple of them and figure out what you like best. Shoot, because they ain't all the same. Just like water in these products, the shaboing boings ain't the same either. Didn't know that till I did the research. What's up, Vanessa? Vaughn, for real? Remember, don't do it. Don't be trying to just chase. You don't have to move here to get this money. You just got to make the changes that I've made with yourself, because y'all know I got myself together. I stopped drinking. I stopped taking pills. I changed my diet. You know what I'm saying? I lost my weight. You know what I'm saying? I got my brain together. You know what I'm saying? I changed my heart. You got to get a lot of stuff right, like I did, because so many people are like ignoring their personal lives. You ain't got no license. You got warrants for your arrest. You overweight, and you not really doing well with living and paying your bills. You are not ready for a level up. You got to get your personal life together. And only someone confident like myself is confident enough to tell people that this ain't no, like dive to the front of the line. No. You got to take the same steps that I took, because if you try to run business on the level I'm running business, you can't do this sick. You can't run this type of business getting $10,000 a month with high blood pressure. You can't run business and get $10,000 a month with a minor in your household. I wasn't able to make no $10,000 a month when my kids was minors. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them up and out your house. I don't have a spouse. I'm a single woman, so I don't have nobody taking my profits from me, because I've heard how much money we're willing to dump into somebody else that we're not married to and they're not our kids. That's not the proper process. So you got to make sure, Vaughn, that you get your whole entire life together first, and you can make this money where you at. You don't have to move. You don't have to be out here with me. It's easier. Probably going to level up quicker if you're out here with me, but you don't have to move here with me, because you got to make sure that you're going to make it. Because I'm not about to be supporting you, Vaughn, just because you decided to jump up and move to Colorado. And there's so many people that say that to me. I'm that one that's like, you better stop and think about that. Because just because I'm making $10,000 a month does not automatically mean you're going to make it either. Because it ain't nobody willing to do what I'm doing. Some people want to keep drinking alcohol. Okay, I don't drink alcohol. Some people want to keep smoking squares and cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes no more. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to keep popping their pills and chewing all these gummies that are super unhealthy. I don't pop pills and I don't chew gum. I don't drink coffee. Somebody asked me to go meet her for coffee the other day. No, thank you. I don't drink coffee. She thought I was lying. I don't got time to be lying to you. I don't drink no contaminated liquids. I only drink water. And I don't drink no water out the store. That's how you get unhealthy, stay unhealthy, right? Right. Tank, you can Google me. I'm like Tupac. I ain't hard to find. You can Google Tanya Does Hair LLC. I'm on the map. That's another thing a lot of business owners need to understand. Y'all need to get Google business listings. That stuff is free. Why do you not have a Google map? Don't you know that 90% of new clients are searching on Google? They don't go to Instagram or Facebook. Y'all got this business stuff all backwards because you're probably trying to run your business by yourself and you don't have no business knowledge, especially when it comes to promoting. But Google is the #1 search engine, y'all. I get 80% of all new clients off of Google. And if you ain't got a Google listing, you making yourself struggle yourself. That's stupid. Don't do that. Get you a Google listing. So you can find me, Tank, on Google. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Eric. Hi, Eric. Hi, Eric. Stop talking like that. Okay, James, I'll stop talking. I'm James. I'm going to do whatever you want me to do. Anybody knows me, you want to control me, give me some money. And I'll do whatever you want me to do. But if you ain't giving me no money, you're probably not going to be able to control me. Most men, they think they're shaboing boings, like replace money. Oh no, not with me. You got to be a real special woman to settle for some shaboing boing in place of money. Oh, you got me messed up. I need the shaboing boing and the money. And the money comes first, not the shaboing boing. I got fingers. Shoot. As long as these two is working, I don't need no man. And a woman needs to develop the same mindset, because the biggest problem most women have is you stuck and dependent on a man. Do for yourself. Then if a man happens to come along and chooses to help you out, that's a plus. But you're supposed to be taking care of yourself. You're not supposed to be out here dependent on no man. You're just not. That's not what God told us to do in the Bible, is be dependent on a man. You're supposed to eat right, drink your water, level yourself up, and be the law of attraction so that these men automatically want to get at you. You can get up and get on with no makeup and not comb your hair as well and get the results that I get. You got to be authentic. You got to learn how to take care of yourself, because not doing that, you don't look attractive at all. Just being honest with y'all. What's up, Vanessa? She still be outside. Tank, stop drinking lean. Do you know what lean even is? I'm really concerned about you, because now you done told me that you don't be giving a fuck. Now you told me you drink lean. I just said a prayer for you. And I pray that God, because that's really serious. Today is Sunday and I'm not playing no more because you just triggered me. Please don't drink lean. That's going to mess your whole insides up. Because one thing about it, Tank, you can't see what it's doing to you. Nobody can like open a little door and take a peekaboo at what the lean is doing to your intestines while you're swallowing it. Baby. And whoever introduced that to you, tell them to call me, because I'm going to tear their butts up. Because they got you on something that is extremely unhealthy for you. And that's a question. Who told you to drink lean? Where'd you get that from? Because we need to go back to that person and tell them, shame on you. You gave this, are you a man, or I'm thinking you're a man, some very unhelpful and unhealthy information. Like anybody out there drinking lean, stop it now. Anybody smoking a vape, stop now. I see this. Most people are like addicted to a vape pen. Y'all clearly ain't did the holistics on vapes and know what all that smoke is. Shit, you putting out more smoke than a fucking train. That's propylene glycol mixed with glycerin. Do y'all, Ashley? Oh, Ashley! I am loving, y'all, you must want me to touch myself too. Ashley, them vape pens got to you, girl. I didn't know I used to be addicted to them vape pens. And then an angel, he was one of my white friends, because my white friends have helped me so much more than my black friends. My black friends kept me drunk. My black friends kept me unhealthy, want me to go eat a steak every day and some chicken from a fast food. My white people are my homies because they've given me so much knowledge. It's a white person that taught me chemistry. It's a white person that taught me climate knowledge. It's a white person that taught me about the pH scale and had me to understand that acidic does not mean strong. I thought something acidic meant that it was alkaline, like it was 11 or 12. Like I had my stuff all backwards listening to black people. But now that I done got next to some of my white people, I done got more knowledge than the law allows. Because while I was staying stuck with only black people, I was like capping myself to all these myths and ploys. Hardly any truth in that tribe. So I had to go duck up off into the white tribe, and I done got more knowledge from them than the law allows, because they're the ones that also taught me that you are inhaling propylene glycol when you smoking and sucking on that vape. Propylene glycol is the primary ingredient, y'all, that the FAA approves for jet fuel. FAA stands for Federal Aviation Administration, y'all. They sit at the same table as the FDA, stands for Food and Drug Administration. But I'm sure if you don't have Tanya in your life, or you refuse to self-educate, which is a problem in life nowadays, which means you ain't read the ingredient list to what you're sucking into your lungs. Dang, you better off sucking on a crack pipe than a vape pen. I promise you that, because there ain't no propylene glycol in crack. You only doing cocaine and baking soda when you do crack. When you smoking crack, you smoking, oh my God, people need to slow down. And thank y'all for sending me that love. Because, wait, I was supposed to do this. I wasn't supposed to do this. I think I'm supposed to do. Oh, James. I am so grateful to God and to James. You're my new boo thing. So is, what's her name? Ashley, I think. Hold on, let me get down here. What's up, Matt? Hold on, y'all. I just got hired. It is for a modeling agency. However, they only want me for the before pic. That's all right, Matt. Get that money, Matt. I wish somebody would hire me for a photo shoot. I would be like, but I just do hair and scalp. So good job, Matt. Tank, I can tell it's some water. Just how you talk, oh baby, Tank. I love you, Tank. Whoever you are, wherever you are. Can y'all tell me where y'all joining me from? I'm in Denver, the Mile High City, because we got all this weed here. There's more cannabis stores here in Denver than there are liquor stores, and that's a shame because it's a gang of liquor stores, but we got double the amount in dispensaries here. Whole weed stores. I remember when they first opened here, we was all nervous to go into a dispensary because, we bought our weed off the street. You know what I'm saying? You had to call the homie to get you a 20 bag. You feel me? So when they came with these stores here, we was like, I'm not about to go. And you got to show your ID. Like, that's definitely a setup. We was like, I'm not going into no dispensary. But then we snuck up there one day and we just sat out front because we was looking for the cops. Like, they got to be in here, but they wasn't. So we went in and I was like, what you need my ID for? And they was like, it's regulated. Regulated how? You gonna call the feds on me while I'm in here shopping? And they was like, no. You gonna call my mama? Like, what do you need my ID for? I'm just shopping. Like, that's like Walmart card me at the door, right? So they was like, Tanya, don't trip. It's all good. So I was like, all right. So I gave him my ID. What's up, James? Gave him my ID. We was overwhelmed. They had weed in pop cans. It was in liquid form. They had candy. They had chocolate bars. They had cookies, M&M looking situation. And I'm like, and this is going to get me high. They was like, yeah. I was so excited. But that's why I think so many people moved here to Colorado. But that's where I'm at. It's called the Mile High City because we're a mile above sea level. That's why they call this the Mile High City. I realized that when I started studying climate. I was like, oh, that's why they call it the Mile High City. I thought it was because everybody be high, a mile high, like high. Woo, the assumptions we make in life is really unfortunate because it just be having you misled, thinking a whole bunch of stuff that ain't even true. But I want y'all to put them vape pens down. You might as well just go get a cigarette or a joint. Why are you sucking on propylene glycol? That's going to burn your esophagus and your intestines up. Your lungs is all black right now, looking like a jet engine inside your body. And you don't know it because you can't see what the propylene glycol done left behind and turned your stuff straight brown. You kind of see it when you spit up mucus and your mucus is brown, especially if you got dark spots in your mucus. You're dying quickly. Those are all signs that you're killing yourself. So don't let that be you, y'all. Put them vapes down. So you're not your own person. Another crazy. I'm all right with that label. You can call me crazy. You can call me controlling. You can call me trippy. You can call me ugly. I don't care. I'm monetized and I'm getting money. So none of that bothers me anymore. See, when you broke and you're struggling, everything bothers you. That's one of the benefits to getting up here and getting this money. You won't have to be drunk and high every day. You won't have to just sit and talk to yourself every day. You'll be getting money. You feel me? You're going to be getting money and you're going to have hair. Look how beautiful that is. And I ain't even done nothing to it. It's like almost my hair is like as healthy as white girl hair now. And so many people be like, what? Be like, whatever. I'm different. I like that white girl hair. I like my stuff flowy and I like it moving. I don't want my stuff all weighed down with oil and stuck with some spritz. I like my hair to move. And now that I've experienced something different, I ain't never going back to kinky, brittle, frizzy hair or ponytails or braids or weaves and wigs. I ain't going back to that. Shoot, I'm living this hair heaven now. I said it, a hair heaven. That was the struggle following braids and following wigs and weaves. Most people wearing wigs and weaves ain't got no edges. That's not what's up. That's not a good thing. And it surely wasn't protective. Shit, it robbed you. Shoot, it jacked you, straight jacked you. But going on, I got so many darn comments. King, she's not lying. Tank said, I got gray hairs or nah. I got gray hairs. I got a bunch of them on my cookie jar. I swear I got my first gray hairs at. I remember I used to look and be like, why I got so many gray hairs down there? That means my cookie jar had been open. My stuff was like 7-Eleven back in the day. Miss Tanya loved a goose. I mean, I loved goosing back in my earlier days, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a confident woman, so my past is my past. It was what made me who I am today. So yeah, I got gray hair. So let me show you my real ones. Just right here, I got a couple of them. I be petting them, and oh, there she go. You see her? Ah, there's my gray hair. I just got one of them, and she's so pretty. I can't wait till I get a gang of them. So many people out here covering their gray hairs up. You got half the world that don't have gray hairs, coloring their hair gray, trying to look like an old woman. Then you got a bunch of old women with gray hair covering it up. What is going on? I'm rocking my grays. Do y'all cover y'all gray hairs? Y'all don't like gray hair? Don't y'all know gray hair is sexy? It's attractive. It's the law of attraction. Y'all tripping out here trying to cover it up. 120 a year, Tank, that's what you make? Because I just missed it by $1,000. Only made 119 last year. But if you made 120, I really like you. You up here with me. You a big dog. 6 figures. So many. Oh, there she go. Loving Lucinda. I'm headed to your channel, young lady. You're about to gain you a new. Hold on. Wait a minute. How come I don't see your channel, Miss Lucinda? I don't see you. That's weird. Loving Lucinda, thank you, love. I love you. I pray you've subscribed. What's up, Kay Watts? May I come work with you? And I stopped eating meat Tuesday. Here's the thing with working with me. The answer to that is no, you cannot work with me. Why? Because I have established such a high end, not just aura and environment, because I see my clients one-on-one. You would have to get your own suite. But if you got your suite in the same building as me, then yes, I can train you. But no, I tried to even work with my daughter and that didn't work. So no, I will never share my space ever again because I'm too trippy, Vaughn. I'm an only child. I really don't like to share. I'll teach you and share my knowledge, but my space, oh, no, 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 no. So what I can do though is when you do move here, I'll put you on my booking link because I got mad traffic going to my booking link. If y'all haven't already, Google me. Look at how many reviews I have. Look at, just look at the reviews. Most people ain't even got 5 reviews. I have over 100 reviews on my business. So I'm not willing to let anyone tamper with that right now. So if you do come here, you won't be working in the same room with me. I will train you. You're going to have to get your own paper, have your own money so that you can get your own suite. Get your own suite and we get it's game on. I'll be in your suite checking on you. I'll be like, fine, you okay? You know what I'm saying? Because, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of effort to have to work with somebody else. And I didn't like that salon situation. And so, Vaughn, I'm not sure about that one. That's one thing about me. I'm not cool with everything. I'm a confident and mature woman, so I have to make sure it makes sense for me, and that don't make sense for me. So we would have to figure some things out. Like I said, you'd have to come up here with some real bread under your belt. I don't want you coming up here broke. So many people move to Colorado broke. It's like, who told you to do that? You need money to live because you got to get you a spot. You need enough money to pay at least 4 months worth of rent without you being pressed to have to go and hit a corner or go back to slanging yay or something. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you come out here with enough capital, disposable income under your belt so you can kind of live freely. You may have to get a hotel first before you find your spot. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be done strategically, but I will train you. You just can't work in the same room with me because my room is like nice. It's really clean. And I see my clients one-on-one. I operate a private holistic hair and scalp restoration practice. If you look at my Google business listing, I'm not a salon. Oh, no. I'm in a totally different industry when it comes to Google. I'm in hair replacement. So those that are booking with me, they ain't looking for no silk press. They ain't looking for no hairstyle, no braids or nothing. They got real live hair loss issues or they have healthy hair issues. And when they hear the word restoration, or hair replacement, and they see that I'm a woman of color as well, because usually these type of businesses are only ran by white people and they're only gonna see white people. I see everybody, even though I'm brown skinned, I see white people too. So I'm the total solution here in Colorado for hair loss. Facts. I just enrolled 3 new ladies just last week. I got one starting today. I gotta work today because I didn't have no place else to put her. I have so many standings. I have 20 standings every week, not every week, certain weeks. And don't be having time. Like I had to close early to go to a little situation yesterday. So I added 2 actually to today. So I said extra 380 today out of 2 clients that I'll be able to make. So Vaughn, I'm excited for you and I'm happy for you for not eating meat anymore. I don't eat meat either. Your breath won't stink as bad either because some people wonder why their breath stinks even after you've brushed your teeth. Well, that's that nasty chicken meat or that nasty dead cow meat that's stuck in between your teeth and it's rotting in your warm mouth and ain't no toothpaste gonna fix that. Ew. I didn't realize that's why my breath used to stink after I brushed my teeth. That's that meat caught in between your teeth. You gotta floss and do all type of stuff. And then I just realized, hey, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I don't want nothing in my mouth that makes my breath stink. Ugh. Ooh, Ashley, hello, darling. Your jewelry is lovely. Would you ever do some fashion styling videos? Sure, shit. Sure. I would love, I can do some fashion, I meant to do this. Like with Victoria's Secret. Y'all see that? I wear high-end everything, mind you. But I wear Victoria's Secrets only. I ain't going to JCPenney's or Walmart to get my you feel me? So I only wear Victoria's Secrets and I wear matching sets. And my body is together now, so I would love to do some 50-year-old modeling. Ashley, darn it, Ashley Alley, you have a great eye. I'm sorry about your loved one. May she rest in peace. Oh, Ashley, that's what I love about. And I don't want to say white because I'm not sure if you're Caucasian. You may be like me, where you may be of multiple cultures. But I'm extremely professional. I just like to get on here and act crazy because it's fun. I'm fully monetized. I'm a single woman, so I'm always here by myself. And I like getting on here and connecting with people. So I would love to fashion. I did some modeling for one of my clients. She's a CEO, global magazine brand owner. And Donnie, her name is Elian. She changed her name, but she had a podcast taping and an event that she did up in Fort Collins, Colorado here. And one of her fashion designers needed someone to walk in her clothes, and they selected me. I was so honored, and it was an African designer, and she had this big old stiff dress that she wanted. I couldn't even walk right. I had to walk with my hands open. But I decided when I got on stage, instead of looking awkward, I turned my hands up like this. And this is how I modeled the dress, and I was able to turn around and look. And then I looked, because I used to do catwalking training. Oh, I know how to catwalk. Ooh wee. And I see a whole bunch of fashion shows where the models are horrible at catwalking. They just be doing like this. That is not how you catwalk. You feel me? It is foot. You got to put one foot in front of the other. You're not walking like this. You walk like this when you're catwalking. You feel me? And it's a every time, and it's a bow, 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 and then you walk back. You know what I'm saying? I could probably make a whole bunch of money being a catwalk tutor. But Ashley, I thank you for the love this morning. I cannot believe that I'm up to $52 already. Not dollars, 52 thank you whatevers that you guys sent. Thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And I really, 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 really pray that you do select me. I don't know who you are and what you're into, but I definitely would love to model anything. Some shoes, glasses, I wear jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Rings, bracelets, watches, what you need me to do. I'm here to help anybody else level up. So if you want to use me, use me. Use me. God said use me, because God has chosen me to help you in any way, shape, or form that you need me to help you in. So thank you, Ashley. Y'all still ain't told me where y'all joining me from. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Alrighty, what's up, Jeff? Jeff is on here with us. What's up, Ashley? Patrice, Bishop, I love you, Bishop. Loving Lucinda, watching your technique as you educate. You remind me of my mom. Oh, Lucinda, welcome. Beauty, that hit home, because I am a mother. I have 3 children. My oldest is 33, my middle son is 30, and my baby is 24. Yeah, I'm 50, and I started awfully young. I got pregnant in the 11th grade. No, I'm lying. Yeah, 11th grade. That was a shocker to me. But, I was doing all that goosing back then, unprotected at that. I mean, they wasn't handing us out rubbers, you know what I'm saying, in the darn clinics. So we was just dry goosing. So I messed around, got pregnant in the 11th grade. That was a shocker. I mean, a big shocker. And then realized I kind of felt like, oh my God, I just kind of ruined my life a little bit. And like, yeesh, I'm a mother. I'm about to be a mother, and I'm in high school. So my senior year, because I had her before my senior year, I entered 12th grade as a mother. Some of y'all don't know what that's about, because you're not like me. You wasn't goosing like I was, or you didn't let yourself get pregnant. That was very difficult to manage, y'all. Got a backpack full of books plus a baby on the other arm in a car seat, catching a bus to go to school because I was goosing so much. You know what I'm saying? So that was God, though, putting me through those trials and tribulations to help other young women that may have messed around and gotten pregnant in high school and don't know what to do, don't know how to manage it, don't know how to come up out of it, don't know who to turn to for help, So thank you for that acknowledgement. I try to be very motherly, especially with those that hire me as a mentor and my clients. My clients know I'm very, very caring. And so I thank you for sharing your kind words with me this morning. You really touched my heart. My mom wore scrubs too. She passed away last year at 93. My condolences. go out to you, Lucinda, and I pray that you are managing life because I know how that is. I've watched quite a few women lose their mother. My mother is still living, so I don't know nothing about that yet. But I do know that I can comfort you, and I use words that just make you feel warm and make you feel comfortable and make you not feel so isolated and alone, because I've been through a lot of things. Not that. I just said I do holistic mental wellness facilitating. And I remember telling one of my girls, I said, I've done everything in life except have an abortion. Now, Lucinda, you've helped me to identify the fact that I've done everything in life except lose my mother and my father. I have never lost a child. And what is that noise? I think I got spirits in this unit because there's always noises happening that shouldn't be happening. And I think it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? There's two types of spirits. There's spirits, well, you got to understand spirits because I don't believe in ghosts. Ghosts are what you can see, but I do believe in spirits. And spirits sometimes have a way of, because these are individuals that didn't do what they were supposed to do when they was living. So you don't properly transition when you out here in these streets being messy and that, you know what I'm saying? And being messy, being mean and just running amokst. You don't transition right. Your spirit gets stuck in between and you kind of linger on earth disrupting people. So y'all, if y'all have spirits around you, the number one thing to manage spirits is you cannot show fear because that's what they prey on. And the moment you do like that or like, oh my God, what was that? Like I just did, you have to let it go and allow the spirits to understand that they're safe with you because a lot of spirits didn't transition, so they kind of stuck and they're looking for comfort. They're looking for validation. So I now have learned how to manage these spirits around me because sometimes they like to be heard at times that are disruptive. So sometimes I have to say, knock it off, stop. I heard you the first time, stop and don't do it more. And they stop. Sometimes they're upset because I'm on this live and I'm taking my attention from the spirit. And so they start knocking on to things and stuff, trying to get my attention because that's what they do. They're attention seekers. So that paranoia type of stuff I work with as well. I've been through it as a child. I was an only child. I used to swear I saw ghosts when I was little, and my mom used to lock me into the house when she'd go to work all night by myself. I used to be terrified of falling asleep because the house used to creak, and I think spirit's been around me my whole life because I've been appointed and anointed since birth. So I now realize I've been dealing with these noises for forever, but when I was younger, they used to scare me. And I think that's why they preyed on me because I showed fear instead of accepting the spirit and comforting the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, but definitely facts. So thank you so much, Lucinda, for sharing. Tippy top, PGA, you so funny. Top. That's what's up. Creme of the creme. SR, you stay true to you. Don't get influenced by the trend. If that's what you want, get that money, honey. Man. Yeah, because the trend says we should be using conditioner. The trend says we need to put keratin in our hair. The trends say that we need to be using a plug up instead of a Marcel. The trends say we should be chopping our length when you go in and leave like this. You should have no length when you go in and leave like Dora the Explorer. I'm like, no, not with Tanya. Thanks for that acknowledgement, y'all. Shaking my head. I'm single and grateful. I'm 54 after caregiving for mom. Oh my God. My heart goes out to you, Lucinda. That is not an easy position to manage in life. And so God sees you and you're going to be blessed in the days to come. I promise you that. God is going to hold you accountable for your deeds because you know how many other people could have chose to come and help you take care of your mom, but they didn't. You're going to be held accountable for your deed. I promise you, I didn't research the circulation of blessings as well. And I play that game. So Lucinda, remain in faith. Okay. And you're going to be highly favored. Oh my God, Lucinda, we are sisters. I'm an only child as well. We can like compare pointers. You know what I'm saying? Be like, did you ever try to start a fire when you were by yourself? Because being at home by myself for so many hours, that was very agonizing and it angered me. I used to be in there so mad. She wonders why I set the stove on fire one night. I was angry. I was upset, and I think I had a situation at school where the girls, because the black girls was always trying to jump me because of my hair, telling me, you think you all that. I'm fucking you up after school because you think you are that. And I used to like really go sit down, you know what I'm saying, in the cafeteria and try to think, what did I do to her? I didn't say nothing to her. I ain't hit her. I didn't throw nothing at her. I ain't tried to trip her. I ain't stole her books. I ain't did nothing to this girl. So why does she want to fight me after school? She's talking about, I think I'm all that. Why is that a crime? We're supposed to think we're all that. You know what I'm saying? But I usually had a situation going on in school and I needed to talk to my mom about it, but because she worked nights and didn't care about me staying at home by myself, I became angry at a very, very young age. It was why I was doing stuff like setting the stove on fire. One night I decided to, what did I do? That was the biggest one when I set the stove on fire. I used to drink as a child because she ain't here. So I used to try everything. Let me see what this tastes like. So I was drinking at the young age of in the ninth grade because I never had no supervision. I guess my mom thought that I'm supposed to just be automatically good just because she locked me in the house by myself. That was crazy. I've never did my kids like that. I would never scared to leave my kids by themselves because I'm scared that they're going to grow angry like I did. And anytime you locked, and I'm going to talk to moms, don't you ever lock your child in the house and leave them by themselves. I know another parent that did that. They called me and had me come through. And when I got, mind you, they was in a hotel room. And when I get to the hotel room, mind you, one room, you get one room and a bathroom, right? At least he had two beds, but he had his 4 kids in there with him. So I was real confused. And it was like, because the only time we would got a hotel room was when you goosing, right? So I was like, why are your kids in here with you? And he was like, because this is where I live. Ooh, whoa. So I was like, what do you do with them when you go to work? Because I knew this individual to have a job, right? He looked at me and he was like, they stay here. You should have seen my face. I wasn't like, oh, that's what's up. I was like, you leave them here? You're going to get in trouble. Like, you trying to get your kids taken? Like, you can't do that. Like, and it triggered me because I'm like, my mom used to leave me at home by myself. And these kids had each other. So it still was not what's up. So it's like crazy how parents think. Like, parents, don't be out there leaving your kids. Even if you got siblings, do not leave them by themselves. I did that to my kids when they were younger. That's just not the best thing to do. All minors need adult supervision. Okay? Look, okay. Oh my gosh, y'all are engaging like a mug today. What's up, Kay? All right, use Lucinda. I love it. Bounce it, baby. Thank you, Lucinda. What's up? Welcome back, King Von. Simone, you look a grandma. Well, thank you, Simone. Yo, behind was nice. Thank you, Bishop. I've been working on it. Shoot, Tanya do her squats and lunges. Oh, I do those every morning, just like right now. That's how you keep the butt plump. Shoot, you just got to keep doing these darn squats. And I do them while I'm brushing my teeth. I do squats in the shower. I do squats in between clients. That's what you do, ladies, consistently every day. And you're going to have a nice rump in your trunk. You feel me? It's true. Thanks, Bishop. Let me fill my water cup. Girl, I see you, Lucinda. And Lucinda, if you hire me as your mentor, not only am I going to inspire you to drink water, but I'm going to give you the proper knowledge on how much water you need. Because everybody out here guessing, oh, I just need a gallon, or I need 8-ounce glasses of water. No, you both were wrong, unless you weigh 256 pounds, or you weigh 120 pounds, because those are the only individuals that should be drinking a gallon or 8-ounce glasses of water. This water game is not easy. And if you ain't got me in your life, you're going to be all out in the field running around trying to catch a ball. If you hire me, you're going to get to go sit in the dugout and spit sunflower seeds. You feel me? And chill. You ain't going to be running from base to base to base to base, wondering why you are not experiencing the results of hydration, yet you drink water, because you're probably drinking the wrong kind of water, and you're probably not drinking the right amount of water for your body mass. But I help individuals with all this crucial knowledge on how to live better. So I help people with their businesses as well as their personal lives, because sometimes your personal life needs to be fixed first before we can kind of get into that business, right? Right. So unless you already clocking 10,000 a month from behind the chair, then of course we don't need to talk. You already getting it. But if you're not quite there yet, we need to talk. My link is in the description. I have extremely thick hair, all natural and shoulder length. All natural? All natural? That means you have no shampoo, no tap water, no conditioner in your hair, because that would be all natural. We tend to misspeak sometimes, but you're with a real educator, so I have to slow our brains down. Your hair is not all natural because you use chemicals called shampoo. That is a bottle full of chemicals, and we have to understand that. And the only individuals that don't understand that is someone that has not read this big ass, long ass list of chemicals in a bottle of shampoo. So don't say that no more, Lucinda. Just say you're non-relaxed, okay? You're virgin maybe, okay? But don't say you're all natural, because you're lying, and we don't want to be lying. I already know our community has inspired us to tell all these lies, like I'm natural and that I'm getting moisture with conditioner and I'm hydrating with oil. All those are lies. So I'll help you to also obtain precise knowledge. Because if you're going to cause you to misspeak. And if you're misthinking and misspeaking, you're going to be making mistakes. Now, only if you cool with that, because there's a lot of fuck ups in the world today that love fucking up, love gaining weight, love not taking care of their faces and getting all blotchy, love losing their hairs. That's fucking up. But if you're not like that and you don't want to be out here fucking up, we got to start speaking properly, because it's all in the mindset, you see. And again, I'm going to give it to you all the way straight with no chaser. If you keep misthinking, you're going to keep misspeaking, and that's going to result in making mistakes. Okay? Number one thing I did to level up, I had to start Googling the words I was using. And when you Google natural, it says there's two different definitions. And let me tell you the first one, because I did the research. First definition of natural, it says that it comes from nature. Our hair ain't came from no nature. We came straight up out of our mother's cookie jar, right? Right. So our hair comes out of our heads. It don't come about the ground. So only plants, flowers, fruits, and veggies are all natural. So when we talking about our hair, you're misleading me to think you have no chemicals in your hair when you use shampoo, and then conditioner got more chemicals in it than conditioner. I didn't realize conditioner is a stronger chemical product than shampoo is. That hit hard. I was like, dang, so many people running around here talking about conditioner is so great. It's so not. And some wonder why you losing as many strands as you losing. It's because of that conditioner that is so unnecessary. So unnecessary to be used. Man. Smooth Wheel. That's my other boo, Smooth Wheel. You done got knocked up off the top. Smooth Wheel meet Mr. James. Mr. James done sent me a gang of stuff that you ain't never sent me, Mr. Wheel. So you're now my side piece, because King Von, Ashley up on here. Let me see. How I send a shout out. Sure. Miss Ashley, somebody else sent me some stuff. So Smooth Wheel, you ain't never sent me nothing. So there's competition up on here now. You better level up, Smooth Wheel. Shoot, I be having to tell some of these dudes that, like, listen, this other dude over here, he took me to Jack's Seafood Bar. You talking about taking me to Dave's barbecue or something. You better level up. You better offer to take me to Jax's Oyster Bar or something. You feel me? So you're going to have to start sending me some stuff, Smooth Wheel. You got some competition on here. Sure. People sending me stuff, Will. Greetings, Franklin. Okay, Charles said, a whole bunch of stuff that I can't read because it's in another language. Oh, Charles is from France. Welcome, France. James says, she wild. No, I just have a good time. I'm happy. I'm appointed and anointed. I'm hydrated. finally figured out how to be healthy. Only people that's mad and irritated is clearly people that are unhealthy. And you got a jacked up lifestyle too. That's going to make you mad and ugly and hate other people and be negative and disrespectful. Those are the only people that have a pineal gland operating like that. When you become well, like myself, and you're hydrated and you're drinking enough of the right kind of water and you offering holistic care from behind the chair, of course you're going to get on here and have a good time. Of course. Of course. You're going to have a good time. Sure. People be like, oh, money changes you. You absolutely right, because I was miserable when I was broke. Now that I done got money, oh, I'm all happy. My hair, look at that. I'm all happy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got amazing healthy hair. Shoot, I got people rubbing my hair now, and I'll just be like, do it again. And they be like, I can do that, do it again. And they be like, dang, Tanya. And then I just shake it back into place, and I'll be like, you welcome, deuces. Couldn't do that when I had natural hair. I did this, my stuff would have been stuck like this, stuck up here. Y'all know it. Y'all know this. Natural hair is something else. And I thought it was all that until I messed around and did this research and created a new approach called the holistic approach. I am a creator, y'all. And I did create the holistic approach for your hair, skin, and nails. I even wrote a book. Just got to find a publisher, the right publisher, because I've walked away from two publishers. Thought that I was just going to rock with any type of publisher. No, I'm trippy. So I don't just roll with anybody and anything. It's got to make sense. Uh-oh. I had a meeting that I need to get to, y'all. Not true, Tanya. I use you'll be a Knicks ball boy. Shoe size don't mean a damn thing. That's a myth. It seems to be true for me, Will. Because I be having to ask some of the guys with the bigger shaboing boings what shoe size they wear. And the big shaboing boing guys, they never told me like an 8, 9, or 10. They be like 14. I wear a size 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the hands too. Now, maybe you might feel that if you got a shaboing boing that's not as big, that you know how to work it. That's a thing. That's a gift. Because men do know how to work a little shaboing boing. You know what I'm saying? Make it feel real good, like it's big. Is that you? Because I beg to differ. I'd be like, well, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? Like the current shaboing boing that I got, he wear like a 14. His hands are huge, and you can even see his through his pants. He has to do a certain like pose sometimes because his stuff just be bulging out. Like, dang, ain't no underwear can contain it for him. And mind you, I ain't never seen one that big. Some men were truly blessed in that favor, but don't let it get to you, Will. Shoot, don't let it get to you. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't born with big boobs. Shoot, I got a B cut. My boobs is little. Some women got boobs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. God was like, duck, Tanya, duck, 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 and then did goose up the road. You feel me? Because I didn't get it. I had to work at my booty. Shoot, but Smooth Will, I'm just saying, you my side piece now. Mr. James is number one. He on top. I promise you. Love you from South Africa, James. Greetings, my love. Can you tell by hands? I have big hands. I said shoe size, James. What shoe size do you wear? That's my thought. Twin. Hi, baby. How much? I don't know what you're talking about. You got the sauce. That's what's up. Y'all giving me major love this morning, and I love you all. Is there anything you all would like me to go over? Because I'm about to get off of here in a minute. I've been on here with y'all an hour and a half already. Ooh, Ashley, hold on. Let me go there. Oh, there we go. There we go, Ashley. Ashley, you only have one subscriber. Well, Ashley, I'm going to join your channel after I get off of here because I just looked you up. James, watch this. Oh, I'm watching you, baby. Oh, you got my undivided attention, James. That's why I'm in these things looking for you, James. James. I go live every Sunday, just so y'all know. I like to get up after my long, very, very, very challenging weeks that I have. And I like to just get on here and be crazy and talk. I drop gems every now and again. That's why y'all stay on here, because y'all know y'all gonna learn something. Just like today, y'all learned about the proper amount of water that you need. Ain't nobody else telling you this. Your doctor Your doctor ain't talking to you about your water. They want to give you a pill. They don't care about you drinking no water and staying truthfully healthy. They just want you to take a bunch of pills. That don't help. If you and your doctor ain't talked about what caused your little problem, how in the hell are they gonna treat it with some pills if they don't know what caused it? It might be you eating the jalapenos is why your damn chest is having heartburn, right? Right, because jalapenos will do that to you if you've eaten too many hot foods. But if doctors ain't got time for you like that, they're just gonna hear, huh, take this pill, go downstairs with this piece of paper and go get that drug from the counter. You're just dumping drugs into your body. So those that think pills are helpful, ooh, we need to talk. You need to hire me as a mentor so I can help you figure this stuff out. Oh, Miss Ashley, that's all I do is preach the truth. I'm not going to mislead y'all like a bunch of people misled me. Facts about vapes. Yes, Miss K, I did the research because I used to smoke them myself. I was her. Oh, that's what's up. You done checked in. Bishop is in Florida. King Von, I know you in the Carolinas. Oh, Ashley, you in Oakland. Oh, shout out to the O. Oh, where are you from? Oakland, smoking. Hey, they did a song. I used to listen to West Coast rap music back in the day. And they had a song about Oakland. I loved it too. They say that's where the whole town love me. They say the sacks be fluffy in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? They say the low riders be out in the summer in Oakland. I want to visit Oakland, California. So Ashley, can we be friends? Because that's how only childs act. We're real clingy. Like, will you be my friend? I used to do that all the time when I was little. Like, hi, will you be my friend? Because I'm sick of being in this lifestyle by myself. So, and my mom would get mad if she heard me calling another woman my sister. She would be, that is not your sister, Tanya. You not have no siblings. I'd be like, dang, mom, I'm just saying that. No, no, damn it, Tanya, you don't got no damn sisters. All right, mom, dang. My mom was such a hater. She never wanted me happy. You know what I'm saying? Anytime she saw me happy, stop that, Tanya. To this day, my mom's a little special. You know what I'm saying? Love her, but she sure is special. What's up, Detroit? James, keep showing love. He is. Misty, why don't you show some love? What's up, Netta? Everyone say hi to Miss Netta. Netta is one of my special subscribers because she's not only subscribed, but she joined my membership packages as well. Netta, you are super special because most women have not joined my membership packages. So thank you. You're now a part of my support tribe. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn is up in there. You get in my support tribe, I'm going to figure out how to support you back. How about that? You support me, I'm going to support you. Because I do the circulation of blessings. You know, I ain't stingy. I'm going to get you back. I need to get to the goosing. Not really. You got to be careful in today's age. You got to get one shaboing boing to goose or cookie jar, whichever you choose. You know, we're Americans, so you can goose whatever you want to goose. But if you are going to goose, make sure you're protected and make sure that it's productive because you don't want to be wasting your time goosing. We ain't got no time like that. So you want to make sure that the goosing is productive. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do the research, Mom, okay, before you get to the goosing. Glad you're hanging out with us. That's what's up, Bishop. I'm glad y'all hanging out with me. Y'all make me what I'm like. You like this in bed? No. I'm only like this on this live. I'm not like this when I'm with my clients. I'm not like this when I'm fetching my water. I'm not like this when I'm in the bed. I'm only like this when I'm on this channel because y'all like watching me. Look, I've been talking to y'all without nobody really talking back to me for over an hour and a half. You got to be real special to do this. Most people would fold within the first 15, 20 minutes, wouldn't know what else to talk about. I got a gift. I keep telling y'all I'm anointed and appointed to do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at doing lives. Y'all see my numbers? Like all my videos get at least 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? And I'm monetized fully at that on here. So I'm getting checks from YouTube now. Ooh, ew. I'm also monetized on Facebook. I just got like month before last, my little first check was $150 something. Then last month they sent me $235. I'm getting $555 this week. I'm killing it on Facebook. Are y'all on Facebook? Y'all should look for me. I'm on all social media platforms. All you got to do is go to your search toolbar and just type in Tanya Does Hair, and you'll see my bomb yin and yang logo that I rock with. Shout out to Mr. John has Hayes Camp that designed my logo way back in 2017. I'm still rocking with it, John. Thank you. He was a white boy. Made me the dopest logo ever because I didn't want no cartoon logo, and I surely didn't want nothing that was copyable on social media. You feel me? You don't see a lot of individuals with a yin yang for their logo because that's what I do. You feel me? It's what I do. I make everything make sense because I'm holistic. I'm not natural. I'm holistic. It's a big difference between the two. So nah, I'm not like this in bed. Smooth Will said that is not true about meat, Tanya. It's the quality of meat. Quality of meat. There's a quality dead animal. We're gonna make this make sense, Will. You must be talking about grass-fed cows. It still bleeds. That's disgusting. You acting like a vampire, Will. Don't be trying to hide meat. That's disgusting. We do not need it. Kids can eat some meat. Kids should be drinking milk. Once we get up over 40, you're supposed to be changing. You ain't supposed to be still swallowing dead animal meat. You're so only supposed to be eating what comes out of a garden. Period. Now, remember, you're an American, Smooth Will. You can eat boo-boo if you want to. It ain't gonna kill you, and ain't nobody gonna take you to jail. So you can eat whatever you want to eat. You might have boo-boo breath though the next morning. So we are not the same. If we go out to eat, we're gonna trip with each other because I'm not going into most places. I eat at vegan restaurants, or it's gotta be some restaurant. Look, my own mom talks bad about me, and she says that I eat like a rabbit. My mama said, all you eat is rabbit food. Okay, mom, call it what you want. I ain't overweight like you, and I look a little better than you, so I'm not concerned about your opinions. You know what I'm saying? What I do works for me, and I think if you tried it, it'll work for you too. Will, I still love you though. I love you. How can I get in contact with you for Level Up? Tank, my link. All y'all should know. Click it. Go to the description under this video and you'll see my little link. It takes you to my online website for my business. And at the top, you'll see the mentor and training option. You click on that. I give you 30 minutes of my time for free because I need to make sure you're not about to waste my time. So I have a lot of questions because I don't just work with anybody. No. I got to do a consultation to ensure that I can help you. Okay. And then after we have the consultation, I then will determine how I can help you and then provide you with a comprehensive care plan, whether that's with your personal life or if it's with your business. I have a lot of knowledge. I've been running business for 15 years. I've scaled my business to over averaging 10,000 a month. I'm over 6 figures now. A lot of individuals behind the chair ain't nowhere near 6 figures. So you definitely could use my help. There's so much that you can't come up with by yourself. And because you're choosing to try and live life and run business by yourself, that's why you're struggling. You can't come up with it all. You can't do it all. You need help. And the only businesses out here struggling are those that are trying to be ran by one person. That is such a toxic mindset to have in business. I will, Tank. That's what's up, Houston. TW, you in Denver. TW, I got my peeps up in here with me. I hardly ever have anybody from Denver joining me on my YouTube. I attract nationwide attention. Look, even in my shop, we was just doing some analysis because I constantly am analyzing my businesses. And somebody brought up a really cool point. She said, Tanya, where are your clients from? I was like, I don't know. That ain't one of the questions in my consultation. I'll be asking them what they do for a living or where they from. I could care less. She said, well, Tanya, she said, all your clients got a different area code. I was like, hold up. So I started kind of going through my cell phone and I'm like, dang, a gang of my clients are from Houston. A gang of my clients is from Atlanta. A gang of my clients that came from Chicago. Gang of my clients that came from either other countries. I got a girl from Puerto Rico in my chair, a woman from Colombia, shout out Shayla, a woman from Trinidad in my chair. So I was like, I'm born and raised in Denver, But 98% of my clientele ain't. And I wanted to know why. What the heck is going on? How come my people in Denver ain't booking with me? And I know why. Because people really hear from Denver, they ain't about quality. That's facts. Only people from other markets, like them women in the East Coast, they don't play about their hair. Oh, they don't play about their hair. Women in Atlanta, they don't play about their hair. They will go get some, they will sell their bodies to get money to go do their hair. Women here in Denver are not like that. They are the exact opposite. Women here in Denver would rather braid their hair and ignore caring for their hair. That's not how women are on the East Coast and in the South Coast. And I didn't know that because I'm born and raised here in Denver. So now that I've leveled up and I've changed, even people tell me when they go to my Google page, they be like, Tanya, your quality is nice. And I'm like, well, thank you. You feel me? Now I get it. I totally get it. See, I'm in a dry climate and I give that moist. You see my hair? I don't have no oil in it, but it's silky and it's moist. And that's what women that are from them humid markets is looking for. Because see, you don't get that automatically when you move to Colorado. You keep using the same things you was using in humidity. Your hair is going to start to shed and it's going to be crunchy and brittle and you ain't going to like that. So they have to come see me. And that's the research that I found. Like, whoa. I'm from Denver, but 98% of my clientele ain't. That's dope. I don't care what is. But most individuals, also, most individuals here in Denver, they don't like to level up. They're cool with driving like a little Kia, vehicle with a spare as one of the tires. You know what I'm saying? Wearing tennis shoes. There's a lot of grown women here that choose to put on high top tennis shoes at that. You're a grown woman in tennis shoes? Like, that's not on the East Coast. Women walk in heels and they go into the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dressed up like that just to come to the gym. That's just what they do. So now that I've exposed myself to that, because I go to Atlanta all the time, I'm like, wow, different markets carry different mindsets. And sometimes we have to understand this. When you choose to do hair in a low level market like Denver, you're going to struggle unless you're able to attract and pull. I fish too. So I'll be throwing that bait out there on my Google page and it works. They be taking it. I be getting bites all the time. And then I reel them in, get that consultation done, and pre-book them for their first 4 sessions every 2 weeks at $185 a week. A session. Man, what's up, Sean? Yes, I chose this thing. All right, Smooth. I must admit, your YouTube persona is extremely entertaining. Thank you, Smooth Will. I know this. I've had multiple people analyze my business, and one individual, Miss Tiffany, shout out to her. I had to fire her because she was not hitting numbers like I needed her to be hitting, and she was charging me $600 a month. And then she ended up having to tell me, oh, well, I don't know hair. Then why didn't you say this? And how did you end up collecting my $600 every month if you don't know hair? Then what was crazy is I would kind of test things out and I would do a post myself and that stuff would triple in the numbers that she was providing. So I finally had to let her go. But shout out to Tiffany because she's the one that was like, Tanya, you be killing it on your lives. And I was like, okay, I kind of see that. But what do you think it is? Like, what's making people watch me? She was like, Tanya, it's your personality. And I was like, really? She was like, yes. She was like, and you talk and talk and talk. She was like, so you keep people's attention. She was like, I could never do that. She was like, I would get on because she got issues. I guess she ain't confident and she dealing with some, what is it called? Confidence issues. And she was like, I couldn't do that. She was like, I would get on live and she was like, I would fold in the first 5 minutes. I wouldn't know what else to talk about. And she was like, and you could just go and go. And I was like, that's because I'm an only child. Shoot, I've been talking to myself my whole life. Even my dad told me at one point, he was like, Tanya, you need to figure out how to get paid to run your mouth because you run your mouth too much. All right, Dad. That's why I got tough skin because that's how my dad talks to me. Tanya, you're a hypocrite. Tanya, you need to quit misspeaking. Tanya. So I'd be like, Dad. But that's probably why I'm an alpha chick too, because I've been raised and molded by my father. My mom didn't raise me. I raised myself because she was at work at night. my school, and I raised myself. She wants to take credit for it, but she really wasn't there. I have to tell her that all the time. Mom, you were not at home. You was at the house during the most times I needed you, which were in the evenings after I got home from school. I'm in school all day. So what do you think I was doing when you was at home? Raising myself. Shoot, figuring it out. That's why I'm the way I am now, Smooth Will. So thank you for that acknowledgement. He says, when the cameras are rolling, you definitely know how to put on a show. Much peace always, and I'm glad you're going well. Thank you, Smooth Will. I'm gonna put you back as one. I'm gonna have to cheat on James. Uh-oh, there they go. Did y'all just see the blinky blinky poo? That happens on my lives when they check in here and there. That means that I'm doing too much, and they kind of sometimes don't like the information that I'm sharing because it's helping you all too much. So that blink means that they're watching me now. So hi, YouTube. I'm gonna behave, massa. I'm gonna behave, massa, and I'm gonna follow the rules, okay? I'm gonna do exactly what you want and not talk about anything real important, and I'm not gonna educate. Just keep being crazy. They're like, no, Tanya, don't you start educating our platform users on here. That's so toxic to be like that, but that's what that was. Did y'all see the blinky poo? Did y'all see the blink blink? That's what that means. How do you know when there are around you the spirits? Because they make noise, fun. Things fall. That don't just happen to be happening. Those are, I believe, I have a belief. So it's my opinion that it's the spirits doing that. Like when you're working and just something just bam falls. That's them spirits because you ain't paying them no attention. They feel the way. So they start and they know how to move stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And that's how you know, because you be hearing stuff around you. You got to pay attention sometimes too. Misty, Tanya keeps showing up and dropping knowledge. Thank you, Misty. I do that for you. And thank you for being here. Sean said, all my grandma's dead. Ain't nobody praying for me. Oh, Lord. Heavenly Father, Sean Joseph, I come to you to ask that you cover and protect Mr. Sean here on my channel because he claims that no one is praying for him, dear Lord. So I want you to stay close to him and continue to cover him and touch his heart as you've done mine. In your name, I pray. Amen. So don't ever say nobody praying for you because I just prayed for you, Sean. I just leveled up your life. Okay. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? What you need, I'm going to give it to you. Ask and you shall receive. You're the cycle breaker, Miss Tanya. They call it an industry disruptor too. Because a lot of stylists can't stand me because I'm helping them to understand it's not my fault. You're wasting all your profits on all these bottles that you don't need. So, they call me an industry disruptor. But I'm definitely a generational breaker. I'm not doing nothing my mother did because her life is real crazy right now. And I don't want my life like hers. She's not healthy. Her body is breaking down on her. She has surgeries and she doesn't finish her rehab. My mom done checked out of nursing homes because before her body is fixed. I would never make decisions like that. And I don't know what makes her make decisions like that, but I would never check out of a place that's trying to help me get better before I'm better. And my mom did that twice. So it's like, Mom, no wonder you can't walk without a walker. Mom, no wonder you hurt so much. Like, it's because of the choices that you've made. So I'm not going to make the same choices Mama has because I don't want to risk getting the same results that Mama got. I don't want to live like her. And now that I realize that we have all the power in the world to adjust our lifestyles to our likings, like if you don't want to be broke, make some changes. If you don't want to be fat, make some changes. Shit. If you don't want to be a cheater, make some changes. If you don't want to be single, make some changes. You feel me? That's all you gotta do is make some changes. You make your life worse and it gets harder when you refuse to make changes and you just stay stuck and stagnant doing the same thing every day, knowing you need to be making some changes. There it goes. So thank you for that acknowledgement, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. We're going to be friends, Ashley, because I love you already. I see you don't acknowledge me. Smooth Will, what you mean? I be acknowledging everybody. Well, it's like that, huh, Tanya? I'm pushed onto the back now. Oh, yeah, I do that. A lot of men back in the day, they used to call me shake and bake. Because I'm quick to shake a dude. Deuces. If you're not fulfilling me at all times, oh, baby, I'll see you later. You feel me? Because what I've had to learn is that there are so many fish in the sea. And just because one ain't fulfilling me, I'm not about to sit here and wait on no one fish. I promise you, I'm about to go get me another fish. Sure. More women need to adopt this mindset. But Smooth Will, you know I love you. What's up, Purged? Michelle said you are beautiful inside and out. And your dress is so beautiful. Ah, from Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix? Oh, that's my Michelle. What's up, Michelle? Tribe. What's up, baby? Shout out to you and thanks for showing up for me today. Sure. Ashley, girl, we'd love to have you. Ashley, I would love to have you too. No, she not like this when the camera stopped rolling. Come on, people. No, I'm not. This is just my persona. Sometimes people get me twisted because they see me on these social media channels and then they see me in real person and I'm not acting like this in real life. So they be looking at me like, is Miss Tanya mad? No, you just seeing me in my true persona. You know what I'm saying? But when I get on here, I smile, you know what I'm saying? I be acting crazy. And once I end the live, I'll probably go lay down because I'd be like, whoo, because this sometimes takes a lot of energy out of me to perform these personas. But I'm on here like y'all's bestie. Somebody helped me with that, to understand persona and to operate and adjust your persona based on your audience. And I know y'all like me to get on here and act crazy and stuff, dropping gems in between. I know y'all like me getting on here and exemplifying this extremely healthy hair I got now, where you just can mess it up and shake it back into place. Ooh, like white girls, Ashley, I got white girl hair finally. That's what I've been trying to do. I don't have to do no extensions and no tape-ins and no clip-ins or nothing. No chemical treatments either. Because most people, when they try to leave conditioner alone, baby, they think their hair gonna look worse when it's really gonna look better. It's gonna look better. It's gonna feel better. And it ain't gonna shed as much either. Then you gotta make sure if you want your hair to last, this is your longevity piece of your regime at home. You gotta post-treat that tap water. If y'all keep letting the nasty tap water dry on your skin and hair, you're gonna always have eczema and you're gonna always have crunchy, brittle feeling hair. That's the tap water doing that to you because it's not removing all these chemicals in the shampoo, all 25 plus chemicals out your hair. Did y'all know shampoo got over 25 chemicals in the ingredient list? I didn't even know that. And I went to beauty school because they don't teach you about the products in beauty school. They just give them to you and tell you to use them. That was dangerous. Well, you are my sister in a good way. I adopted you, Miss Tanya. I'm 44 years old and only have one brother. I feel so loved. Thank you for adopting me, because I wish somebody would have adopted me when I was little and maybe I'd have had somebody to play with, like your brother or something. I could have played with you, Michelle, you know what I'm saying? But mom locked me in the house, had me playing patty cakes with the windows and shit. That's what I used to do. I'd just be standing in the living room mad as hell because I still got 8 more hours before mom gets home. So right now I'm just gonna play patty cake with the wall. Never had nobody to play patty cakes with. I had to do it with the wall. Did y'all ever have anybody to play patty cakes with? Because I didn't. I had to play it with the wall. Do you still have the product? Absolutely. I'm always have the product because I'm the founder. I don't have to buy my product from somebody else. That's dope. Y'all need to make sure y'all find a product that you can make yourself so you don't have to depend on somebody else to be reselling somebody else's product. That's a flex. To have your own stuff and you not reselling somebody else's stuff, man, all you gotta do is do the research, start testing things and learn chemistry like I did, and you're gonna find your own product that for you too. When I came, Colorado, I was educate you on nutrition, which is what I studied in college, and the myths. I'll bring my literature and findings because we know about research. Smooth Will, you talking my love language, baby. Bring them books because I'm going to show you my books. And we're going to sit. You want to have lunch? We can go fishing together. And I got the fishing poles. I got a fishing pole for you. I already got the worms in the refrigerator. Y'all want to see my worms and my fishing poles? Because I got them. And then I'm going to take you over here to the lake because it's just right up the street. You know what I'm saying? Cherry Creek Reservoir is just right over there. And then we can read once we bait up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach you how to put the worm on properly because everybody think they know how to put a night crawler on the hook right. And it's a certain way to do everything. Then I'm going to teach you how to cast. because I do it the best. I get my bait out way further than anybody. Then we're going to sit down. And while we're waiting to catch a fish, we're going to chill and drink water, and we're going to read that literature you're bringing me. And be careful coming here. I hope you ain't married or nothing, because I breaks up marriages. Because once you get around me, oh, you'll be wishing that I was her. I promise you. And it disrupts men's mindsets. Look, I had this one dude. He just came and stayed the night. That was it. Gave him a little bit of my cookies out my cookie jar. And he went and left his whole household. I was like, who told you to do that? I was just goosing for the night. I wasn't trying to be with you. And he was like, well, I like it over here. And I was like, but I don't want you over here like that. I just wanted a one night stand. That's all I wanted. Shoot, going back home. And he tried to blame me, y'all. You're gonna say I broke up his marriage. No, I didn't. You did that. You shouldn't have been over here in my cookie jar. You knew you was married. I didn't. Hell, I didn't find this out until after the fact. And I'm like, wait, what? He left his whole family? Whew. Man, so when they tell you, ladies, that you got some good snatch, you better listen. Because everybody done told me that mine's is good, like chocolate chip cookies. And it's addicting too. So you better be careful, Smooth Will, because you mess around, move here to Colorado, you ain't going to want to go back home. Because after we get done fishing, we got to go home and take a shower. I'm clean your back. There's a lot of women out here don't know nothing about washing the back for you. Ooh, it feels good. My friend, I wash his back. No, I'm going to start washing his back. I've never done that for him. That's because I'm trying to stay in this friendship lane because I'm smart. So until he makes it something different, we friends. I just told him he's my best friend this morning. Shoot, but we friends. That means I'm not committed to you. You ain't paying none of my bills. So we're friends because friends don't pay your bills, right? Right. Husbands pay bills, right? We got to be clear out here with our scratch. Shoot. So, yeah. Come on out here, Smooth Will. How you been, Purge Diamond? I missed you. Nearly all vegans I've interviewed said they ate vegan because they don't like the killings of animals for food consumption, not because it's unhealthy. I'm not trying to change you, just educate you. Oh, listen to me, listen to me. He's vegan. I'm not. I really don't like them fake meats. I don't like dead, real animal meat. I don't like fake meat either, Smooth Will. So because of him is why I'm in most vegan restaurants. But he knows when I order, I ain't doing no impossible nothing. I ain't ordering nothing that got chicken, any meat. I do salads. I'm going to do some quinoa, you know what I'm saying? Some rice or something and some lettuce. I only eat out the garden. And most vegan restaurants do have garden options. But I am strictly plant-based, so I do not fool with all them imitation meats. They make me constipated, so I know it's unhealthy, Will. And you would be impressed with me because I don't really exemplify all knowledge that I have, but you got to understand, I must know something. If I'm 50 years old, ain't been to a doctor since 2017, and y'all know y'all been to a doctor in the past 5 years because you are having some fatigues. I don't. Just like people with putting products in your hair, you can tell who really has healthy hair because those that need a bunch of products, you're acting like your hair is healthy. Same thing with nutrition and eating, you know what I'm saying? You can tell who's truly healthy. Just look at their physique, right? Yeah, because women that got them bellies bigger than their booties clearly need some help. You think you're doing things properly. So, Will, I'm plant-based. I really don't fool with vegan stuff. I love mushrooms, so I rocks with the blue oyster mushrooms. I just love how they taste. And I was confused with the mushroom gang because we used to get high on mushrooms back in the day. And the other kind of mushrooms was outside in the front yard. And you don't fool. Our moms told us that you're not supposed to be eating them mushrooms that grow in the yard. So when I was first introduced to mushrooms, my first thought was, am I going to get high eating this mushroom? You should have seen the person. It was like high. I was like, yeah, I'm come from the streets and we chewed on stuff called shrooms and it made you real super high. He was like, oh no, this is garden, whatever. So I tasted it because it made sense. And blue oyster mushrooms are really good. But again, I'm not a vegan. I don't claim to be a part of any culture. I eat plant-based individual foods. If it didn't come out of a garden, the only thing I eat that don't come out of a garden is bread. I know that's unhealthy. but I don't care. I ain't perfect, and I don't act like I'm perfect either. A lot of people try to act like they perfect, and they be messing up all type of ways in when they ain't in somebody's eye. I have integrity, so I don't be trying to fake the funk or lie. And I'm not a part of a culture. I don't say I'm a vegetarian. I don't say I'm a pescatarian. I don't say I'm a vegan either. I eat what my body likes. So if I want to go up here up the street and get me a peanut butter parfait with a banana split back, I'm gonna do that because it doesn't bother me. You feel me? It doesn't bother me, so I'm gonna eat it. So I have to admit that I'm not a part of any culture. That's why I created my own brand in my own hair care world, which is called the Holistic Approach for your hair, skin, and nails, because I didn't like the other options I had in life. You know what I'm saying? So thanks, Smooth Wheel. Smooth Wheel, Smooth Wheel, Smooth Wheel. I love you. Oh, John. What's up, John? JR the boss. Beautiful. What's up, JR? Amen. I'll pray for you too, Sean Joseph. Thank you, Ashley. You're truly kind. And I'm in love with you now, Ashley. I love what's called genuinely kind individuals. That means you enjoy being kind to people. Do you know how many people in this world hate being kind to people? I mean, they can't stand being kind to people. My mom is like that. She can't stand it. She actually gets off on being mean to people. So being raised by this type of mindset taught me at a very young age that, ooh, people choose to be mean. That's not me, Ashley. I've always had a nice personality when I was little. Teachers used to tell me that. Even after I got done cussing them out, they would say, Tanya, you have such a sweet personality. Your personality is going to take you further in life than anything else. A lot of older women used to tell me that, including my late grandmother, my nana, that just passed in December. She used to always tell me, I don't care what nobody say about you, Tanya, you have a beautiful personality. And a lot of women don't like that, especially them mean, naturally mean women. They don't like being around women that are happy all the time because they, misery loves company. So they want you to be mad too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I cater, like when individuals and mindsets like yours, Ashley, pops up, I'm truly horny because I'm like, ooh, she's like me. And it's hard to find women that are like me. Most women are still stuck and struggling and trying to find themselves. And it's like, oh man, I love finding women that are on my level when it comes to their heart and their pineal gland. God, I've been on here too long, y'all. I'm about to get off of here because I need to wash my hair. Today is wash day and get to the shop by 1 o'clock. So I got 2 clients that I just didn't have the time for yesterday. Usually I'm off on Sundays, but it's cracking for me with clients right now. And I'm grateful to God for the favor because clients are seeing, I don't want to go book with no other stylist with getting no shampoo and a deep conditioner and some protein again. They see that that's not working. So they're now ready for new things. And this is what's attracting clients to me because I use new tools. I use a Marcel. I use hydration instead of moisturization. I trim instead of chop. So all of these alternative solutions is making way here in Colorado, and they coming. They coming. They coming. They coming. Alrighty, hair business is growing. Thank you for asking, Mr. Leroy. What is your truth you hold dearly? Oh, I'm appointed and anointed. That's my truth. I got good news. What, purged? You way behind on responding. Well, I have so many comments, Smooth Will. I got right now, over 27 people watching me, and I've had over 1,000 jumping in here since I've been on here, Will. So you got to understand, baby. Baby, I used to tell my kids this, baby, you're not my only child, honey. So sometimes I have to cater to your brother and your sister. So, Will, you have brothers and sisters on here, sweetie, that I have to cater to, and I have to give them my love as well. You're not an only child, Will. You're not an only child, Smooth Will. I know it's a persona on YouTube. You are. But I'm different from most people in this society today. I already know this, Smooth Will. Leroy, you mixed? Yes, I am. Good eye. And you know how I used to first be told this when I first started goosing back in the day, and guys, they, because that wasn't a thing where guys wanted to lick the cookie jar. And I remember the first couple times somebody decided that they wanted to lick the cookie jar, he said, "Are you mixed?" And I'm thinking, I'm laying on my back, like, who got time for conversation right now? Like, why are you asking me questions? And then it was like, am I mixed? Yeah, I am. He was like, I could tell, because your hairs ain't all kinky. Ain't never had. I know some women, they got beads, with their hairs, and that's never been me. So, yes, I'm mixed. My mother is Indian. She's a mixed Indian chick. My mother is half Cherokee and half Blackfoot. I mean, you real special if you just full blood Cherokee, but she got both Indian tribes in her. I was like, no wonder she's the way she is. Then my father is half Swedish. Y'all know Swedish people are straight up white people. And my grandfather, he was Creole. He was down from Louisiana, and he was extremely light. So my father, let me show y'all. Okay, y'all, here I come. All right, so y'all check this out. Check this out. Y'all want to see my mama? This is dope. It even has the city on her photo that was taken. I don't know when this was taken, but this is my mother. And I think this photo was taken back in 70. And look, they even put Denver on the photo. Y'all see that? That says Denver. This is an Indian woman. You see her hair? She don't got no kinky. That's where I get my hair from, my mother. But you see, she wore her hair in a bouffant. All my life, mama loved big hair like this. But this is what an Indian woman looked like back in the 70s. This is my dad right there in the middle. This is a photo of my family. That's me. That's my firstborn, Deja. This is my 30-year-old now, Jalon. This is my boy Cub. Everybody loved Mario because he fine. Woo! He looked just like his daddy, but he fine, just like my dad. So see, I'm a brown skin, had 2 brown skins, then had a light skin. And I think that he pulled from my father. But that's my dad. Very proud, mixed man, but he looks white, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because of his skin tone. But he liked them brown skins, honey, because he married my mama. And then my stepmother right now, Miss Connie, she brown skin and she an Indian too. So some men, they just love brown skinned women. Shoot, my dad ain't never been with a white girl or a Hispanic woman. So this is him. And these are my grandbabies. This is my granddaughter, Yaya, and this is my grandson, Amir. I have 2 grandchildren. As well. I'm very blessed to have this type of family because I was an only child. So the fact that I've had 3, I tried to provide my children with a different upbringing of not being by yourself and having someone to talk to. I would have never had 1 child because I didn't want that child to grow up and be subjected to the same things that I was subjected to. So, and there's a lot of pictures in here. Let me show y'all some other. Oh, this is my baby girl. That's my granddaughter, Yaya. My daughter makes me a calendar every year. And there's my grandson. Isn't he so cute and handsome? She gives me these calendars every year as my Christmas gift. And sometimes it makes me cry because they're so cute. But look, this is when Yaya was little. She's such a good mother. But I love this type of thing. Look at her. That's my grandbaby. She's smart just like her mother. So anyway, that's my family composition. So yes, I'm heavily mixed. I tell most people I got more white girl in me than I do black girl because we don't have no African Americans in my family. We just don't. I was born into a very different type of household. My parents it's called an interracial couple. Because she ain't what he is and he ain't what she is, but they sure loved each other and they goosed and ended up having me. So I'm very grateful to have had the upbringing that I've had. I feel sorry for anybody that only had to or was only exposed to one culture You grew up a different way because you didn't have any alternatives for you know what I'm saying, for you in your life. Let me get on with these comments. I love your My Water products and my skin looks flawless. Thank you, Netta. Thank you so much for ordering. What kind of guys you meeting that they lose their damn minds? What kind of men are these damn Smooth Will? We need you. We need more men from the South out here. You know what I'm saying? I think you told me you're from New York, but you have a different mindset. You ain't been breathing in this dry air here and drinking this tap water here. So men are different here. They are a piece of work. Most men love to cheat here. They're liars. There's this thing where a bunch of men are kind of sneaking and getting with other men. Like that is really a thing here now. So we need you, Will. And bring your homies with you too, because I got some females, they need a dude as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the best thing is Tanya. We all have choices in life. That's a beautiful thing. That is so true. How do the oyster mushrooms taste? It depends on how you season them because they have no taste, Fawn. But I use I'll deep fry the oyster mushrooms in fish batter, seasoned fish batter, like how you do fried tomatoes, and it's fire. It's really good because the blue oyster is like spongy, if you will. So it kind of gives that chicken appeal because it's real tenderish. So it's an amazing substitution for the vegan community for chicken. And that makes sense. I'll eat some mushrooms, but I ain't eating no other stuff. Soy and all that junk makes you constipated. I'm gonna. All right, Purge Diamond. That's what's up. Make sure. I tell everybody that gets a suite, you better make sure that you're already making your weekly booth rent in just one of your days of the week. If it's taking you 2 or 3 days to make up your weekly booth rent amount, oh, you're going to struggle. You should have called me before you got the suite. I have helped so many stylists not make that big mistake, because another thing you see, that suite, they taking your money directly out your account without you having to pay it, and you don't have to have no money in the account. And when you don't have no money in the account, now you got late fees and you got to pay double the next week because they ain't going to entertain you running it again. They're going to wait till the next week, and now you got double coming out the next week. So I tell a lot of stylists, y'all better hire me and stop making these choices out here by yourself. Because I'll say it again, I make my weekly booth rent with one client, not the whole day. One client pays my weekly booth rent. I'll say it again. If you ain't making your booth rent in one day, you better move out and go get you a spot or go do hair at home for free. You're not ready. So many people move into suites and they think that they're ready. And it's like, man, you're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? You're going to struggle because there's so many things that take clients out the chair. I don't care who you are. I lose clients. I get cancellations. So you've got to do things strategically in order to ensure that you can leverage and manage the suite. Because you don't want to be moving in and then you got to move right back out. That's a waste of time and money. I am mixed to Cherokee dad, black mom. Vanessa, that's what's up. We but we in that thing. That's what's up. What's up, Arthena? Wait, that ain't what that said. That says Arnatha. Greetings, Arnatha. He looks like Jeffrey Owens. How Owens looks now. His bless. Oh, my dad. My dad. Okay, I'm getting to it. Meant to say, God bless your family. Thank you, Smooth Will. Michelle, thank you for blessing my family. I'm the lady from Indiana. I don't remember Purged Diamond, Indiana. I love you though, Purged Diamond. And I wish you hired me so I can help you with your promotions. I help with context. Like I just had one of my mentees reach out to me the other day and she was like, Miss Tanya, I got this video. She was like, but I don't know what context to put with it. Girl, I gave her all type of different options to pick from. That's easy. But that's something she struggles with. This is why I tell her all the time, you see the benefit of having a mentor? She's like, yes, it's like having a big sister because our sisters and our moms ain't trying to help us with our business. So you need a Tanya Purge Diamond in your life and I only charge $100 a month and I let you pay me only $25 a week. You spending more on Starbucks every week. So it's time that you invest. and get you some help from somebody that has already made it to her top, right? And that's doing more than you and getting more than you, so that I can tell you how I got what I got so you can get what you want. I love you too, JR Boss. Dang. Can I season and cook it like chicken? Yes, you sure can. I'll fix you some, Vaughn, if you come. We'll go to the store. I'll show you where to buy them from, and then we'll cook it together. Because people that really come and kick it, we have a ball. A ball. They be like, dang, I gotta go home already. Like, yes, get up out of here. So I can go back to being by myself again. Because it's a lot of work dealing with other people. Tanya, you just look like you have great smelling cookies. I do, because I'm hydrated. I tell people when I go pee, I'm not peeing, I'm watering the lilies. My pee grows plants because my pee ain't yellow. It don't stink. You know, there's some women that be foul in the bathrooms and they don't realize it because they smell that smell all the time. That's the odor of BV. It's called bacterial vaginosis. And when women get that, it doesn't mean you have an STD or nothing's wrong with you. It just means that your pH is high. That means your butt's been sitting in bathtubs and letting your cookie jar take on that nasty contaminated water, or you've been sitting in them highly contaminated jacuzzi tubs. And that does seep up into your cookie jar. And we do have what's called a pH in the uterine walls that we're supposed to manage. And nobody told me that, so I didn't know that. So when you don't manage that pH, it's going to increase when that tap water, nasty tap water, then you dropping bombs in your water and more chemicals that seep up into your cookie jar. The cookie jar don't like all that. And the pH is going to go sky high. You're now going to have a discharge, a stinky one at that. And it's going to stink when you pee. It's going to stink. So I got so many individuals now waiting on me because I'm giving you all my time. So I have to get off of here because that's what I do. I divide my time into individuals that need me the most. So James, thank you so much for the love today. Ashley, thank you for the love. And I believe there was someone else, Lucinda, thank you for the love. I saw all of you sending me the thank you coins. And if anybody else would like to thank me from afar, look at the bottom of this video. Do you see where you see the like and the share? You know that slides. You can take your finger and slide that bar. Then the thanks shows up. Hit that thanks and just send me a thanks, all right? I love y'all. Wait, let me make sure I see everybody. Tanya, you just look like you have great stuff. Ashley, see y'all? Ashley did it. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. My butt just clapped. You got back. Wait. It's when you shake it and it claps. I'm about to show my friend now. I'm be like, friend, look. Wait. Be like, did you hear that? That's how my booty sound. That's proper. All right, let me get off here, y'all. All right, we will get together. Please do purge, Diamond. I have so many gems for you for your business. Get you that Google page, because most individuals ain't got a Google page listing for their business. We're going to get that for you, and I'm going to help you set it up and help you get it up and running. I'm going to help you to find your review link, which you need to be sending to all your clients to get your clients to start doing reviews on your business, because once they do that, all your SEO start connecting now. A lot of people don't even know what an SEO means. I'm going to teach you all of this because this is stuff that matters and it's stuff that ain't nobody else teaching you. So you're lacking this knowledge, which is what's preventing you from leveling up. Once you hire me, I'm going to completely scale your business. The last mentee that I worked with, I doubled her income in just 30 days. And she didn't even realize it. That's what's crazy, because you got to look at the numbers. And this is something else that nobody is inspiring you to do. You're just used to doing the services and making the money, right? And paying the bills. But I'm going to teach you how to analyze your business. Let's look at what's working, what's not working, what services are being booked, what services are not being booked. You know what I'm saying? I bring so many gems, so much help that it's almost ridiculous. So this is why I've decided to regulate my knowledge. And it's cheap. Most mentors is charging thousands of dollars to help you with your business. I'm only charging a measly $100. Now, you only get an hour of my time each month. The more you pay, the more time you get with me. I do have what's called a VIP package, which is $1,200 a month. That's $350 a week. But man, you're going to talk to me every day. I'm even going to visit your business if you're out of town. Ooh, Purge Diamond. I got to get off of here. Purge Diamond is like me. She said, forget this YouTube channel. I'm about to reach out to her. So I need to get off of here because I got some work to do. All of y'all can continue to have a great day. James, Ashley, thank you. But I've been called to work. So I need to get off of here because Miss Purge Diamond, she's ready to level up. She just texted me. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm going to feed you. Oh, I'm about to feed you with knowledge. I'm going to have you well. I'm going to help you to understand how much water you need to be drinking during the day, how to eat right, how to exercise in between clients. I'm going to give you the whole holistic approach, sweetheart, and you're going to level up. So thank y'all for getting on here with me today. Netta, thank you. Michelle, thank you. On your YouTube, Miss Tanya, there is a lady called Anna Bay. Check her out. She is interesting. She teaches etiquette and manners. Etiquette is what you wanted to say. She teaches etiquette and manners. Very interesting. She is beautiful like you. Really? Hold on. You said Anna Bay. Oh, Ashley, you know about Anna? How come I don't know about Anna? That's probably because I'm so busy. I don't have time to you know how this is called scrolling. I do that to my kids. Because that means you on your phone too much. I do that when we're together. They try to bring their cell phones when we go fishing. I do them like this. Put your phone down. We outside. You know what I'm saying? Do that stuff when you're at home. So at any rate, I didn't know about Miss Anna Bay, but I'm going to look her up. And thanks y'all for the gem. Because I teach the same thing. I teach us how to dress. I'm just not doing it on this here YouTube channel. I do it with those that hire me because it's more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And I cater individually to each individual. So thank you all for getting on here. Remember, you all can order and start your holistic journey with me to change your hair and get rid of that crunchy, brittle feeling and loosen and free your ends and get this amazing sheen that you see on my hair without using oil. I thought the only way to get that look was I had to add oil to my hair, and I don't use any oil anymore. So if you're ready for a change, you're ready for soft hair, even after it dries, it's time to switch from conditioner and let's start you on a hydration journey with me, and let's start your holistic hair care journey, okay? I love you all. Thank y'all for jumping on here with me. I pray y'all have an amazing Sunday. Actually, no, I can't go live today, and I'm not in the shop tomorrow. So you guys may not catch me back on here live until next Sunday, but just make sure you mark your calendars, okay? Make sure you subscribe, because when you do, anytime I do jump on live, you're going to get a notification that goes right to your inbox so you don't miss me. And make sure that you like the videos when you guys are on. Engagement is on point. Thanks for everyone that's working them thumbs out there. And for all of you that have sent me a thanks, oh, I'm definitely headed to your channel as soon as I get off of here, and I'm going to look up Miss Anna Bay. Ashley, Michelle, James, King Von, Queen, JR, James, Eric, Smooth Will, my God, if I forgot anybody, I love you all. And I appreciate your time and attention. And because of it, I'm going to keep getting on here, and we're going to keep rocking together. So I love you all. Have a great Sunday. Stay blessed. Pray for others. And make sure you drink half your body weight in artesian water. And I'll see y'all next Sunday. Deuces.